What the heck? Sure you were. Always. They should fear us. I don't know what you mean. This is a nice, comfy stream. Why would we have scary music on? It's just nice little, cutesy, adorable music. In fact, I'm going to put on some, I don't know, some of this too. I'll throw on some of this. And I'll maybe throw on some of this, the sleepy music. Yeah, how about that? And then, I don't know, maybe this gentle music. Look, now we've got a whole bunch, a whole soundtrack of nice, comfy times. You can see emotes again? Yay, I'm glad they're not broken anymore. Welcome back. Sensei, it's been too long. I know, it's been forever. I missed you guys. I can't believe we even survived this. Look how long my hair is. That's how long it's been since we last saw each other. But hello, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely day. If you're just watching the VOD for this is literally like 2 minutes after the last stream. That's the joke. But yeah, we're going to be diving into the game sales today. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up a text source. So I didn't have time to do that. I didn't want you guys to be waiting too long. So, games to play. That's way the fuck too big. Why are you that big? Why are you this big? How do I make you smaller? There we go. 256. No, thank you. 72. That seems better. That seems more manageable. We'll do that. How do I give you like an outline? There's a way to do this. Outline. Make it black. If it's white, it doesn't make sense. That's not really an outline. That's just a bigger text thing. Maybe make the outline. Yeah, that big. Okay, there we go. Now we got what we want. Okay. So we're going to have a games to play list. And we're slowly going to list out games that we will be playing soon. He missed us because he's been that long. I know, it's been forever. Cracking up my knuckles to type out all the games I recommended. We're going to go through them bit by bit. We are able to watch things like trailers, no problem. And we're also going to be seeing like what's actually on sale and seeing if anything looks interesting in that way as well. Marzio official channel, just so you know, please do read the channel rules when you show up to a new place. Blacklisted Sourism, like you've been here before, you should know. No more than 3 emotes per message, just because if you do too many, it starts to like lag the chat. So yeah, just be careful with that. Please do read the chat rules whenever you show up at a new place. But thank you guys so much for being here. Yeah, we're going to be listing out like games we want to play, deciding what we want to do in future streams. So the first one, we're not going to be playing this one immediately. We're going to have a little break before we play this one. So we're going to do this after I've like trained my puppy a little bit, so he can like relax a little bit more and be in the cage longer. We'll be around the house hanging out and chilling out. But we're going to be playing Expedition 33. I feel like that has a bigger name. Claire Obscure. There we go. But yeah, we'll just leave it as Expedition 33. But yeah, that's on our gaming list, so we'll leave that there. And as we load up... So these are not going to be in order. These are not going to be like a list of things like as we play them bit by bit. It's just going to be like a list of things that we will be playing over the next few months until the new games start coming out and like between the new games and stuffs like that. Grab this one. Steam Summer Sale. Let's do it. Okay, so I can hide this and we'll come back to that. But yeah, the Steam Summer Sale is on. Oh, it turns my cursor into a chicken. I can peck at it. I'm not going to draw that out because I don't know what it'll do. But yeah, the Steam Summer Sale is on, and there's also a sale going on. Why is it not playing more music? Oi, quit that. I don't like that. Turn you back on. There's also a Switch sale going on for games, so we're going to go through those today. If you want to like suggest a game at any time, feel free to as well. When I happen to be looking at the screen, I will see them, and I will look up any ones that sound interesting to me. But yeah, you might have to spam a little bit. I might not see them for a while because I'm going to be looking around at other things. For example, the first thing I'm going to grab, which I know is on sale, is this one because it's on my wish list. So we're going to watch this trailer in just a second. Shio-chan, thank you so much for donating the flowers. Currently removing my extensions myself to save money. It's already been 3 hours. Looks like I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight. Extensions like hair extensions or some other type of extensions? Removing my extensions myself to save money. Good luck with that, Shio-chan. I hope it isn't hair extensions, because if that takes hours and hours and hours, please take care of yourself. I hope it doesn't hurt too much, but yeah, thank you for donating the flowers. And yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, don't worry about donating to me if you need to save money. Thank you very much for being here. Slip Sensei, the pre-Odyssey game to check out. What's a pre-Odyssey game? What's pre-Odyssey? I don't know what that means. But okay, let's watch the trailer for this one. This one's been on my wish list since like before it came out. It just dropped it on sale, so I'm probably going to buy this now while it's just on a slight sale. It's called Magical Princess. This is the one I was telling you guys about last week, where it's like another daughter-raising one, like Volcano Princess and Moon Princess. But this one's made by a different company. It's supposed to be really good. Like the gameplay, the translation, everything is apparently real good. So, trailer time! New daughter, new daughter. Look how cute she is. And you get to train her. So yeah, gameplay is so much like Volcano Princess, if you've seen that before. That guy's a badass dark mage looking beast. You can turn her into a little witch. You get her a big sword and go to dungeons. Not the puppies. Oh, the child gambling and lockpicking. Evil plus plus. She's bullying her kids. Oh no. Oh shit, she turns into a badass knight. Gotta guess that's the mother. Yeah, definitely. Slightly not faceless father. Aww. Yeah, it's a proper dad core game. It's gonna make us cry our eyes out. Yeah. So that one's apparently got some really good voice acting. The translation is apparently like really good. One of the problems with Volcano Princess was like the translation was sometimes off. And apparently it has like a really good gameplay loop, as well as like an overarching story, as well as like the basic like daughter raising kind of thing. Like apparently you have to like go through about 3 of the time loops to properly experience the full story. Kind of like you had to in Volcano Princess, but there are so many other like child raising simulators that are very similar. So you're raising a magical girl, basically. Yeah, except she doesn't necessarily turn into a magical girl. She can definitely turn into like a magician, but she can turn into a knight. She can turn into a baker. There are all kinds of like different dating options. That one, it looks like she's a Greek. Oh no, that's a completely different girl named Croix. But yeah, there's lots of dating options for her. And one of the things that I do like about this studio, people asked them, is there an option to marry your daughter? And they just straight up said, no, and there never will be. Find a different game if you want to marry your daughter. This isn't that type of game. Yo, she's got a badass biker woman on that one. What the hell? So yeah, they go through all kinds of different things. It's not necessarily becoming a magical girl, a mage. She can be a knight. She can be a badass. She can be all kinds of things and all kinds of different like dating opportunities as well. Can't wait to see you playing this. Yeah, I want a mafia boss route. There clearly is one. There's one where you become like a lockpick and stuff. I bet there's like an assassin and all kinds of other things. Supporting the daughter's rights and wrongs, which there are none. God, I will probably sound like Felly when it comes to Widow. Exactly. My boy Bestie can hear you on my speaker, Sensei. He recommends Slay the Princess. Oh, I love Slay the Princess. I probably won't be playing that on stream anytime soon, but Slay the Princess is amazing. No Usagi drop for you? Yeah, exactly. No Usagi drop route in this one. What kind of question is that? It's pretty common in some of the other like daughter raising simulators. There are other daughter raising simulators where they're a lot more adult centric, shall we say. So yeah, thankfully this is one of the ones where it's like, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Is there a Grim Reaper route? I sure hope so. Or just like an Overlord kind of one. Volcano Princess had a lot of interesting routes where you could like turn vaguely evil, turn into like a dark kind of murderous character. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah, this will be the first one we actually add. I'm not sure when / if we're going to play this. We'll make a list of like things that we're actually going to be playing like this week and next week towards the end of this. But for now, yeah, this is on sale for 20% off. We're grabbing it. Good shit. Good shit. On to the next. Okay, so the next one we're probably going to grab is Opus Prison Peak. After this, I'll actually be taking like recommendations. But for now, we're just watching these like trailers and like adding, because these are 2 things that were on my wish list for a while, which they're on sale, so might as well. I recommend Kingdoms of Amalur, Re-Reckoning, and DLC on sale for 75% off and mostly written by R.A. Salvador. Also, I Was a Teenage Ex-Ecologist is on sale. I looked into I Was a Teenage Ex-Ecologist. It doesn't look like the type of thing I want to play. Let me look at that other one. Let me hide this page real quickly, just in case when I search it shows things. Kingdoms of Amalur. Oh yeah, Re-Reckoning. Okay, let's have a look at that one. Written by R.A. Salvador. Who is that? I feel like I know that name. Is that a novelist or is that somebody else? Because if it's a novelist, I feel like I maybe heard of that. If somebody else, maybe not. Let's watch this trailer first. Is Dave the Diver on sale? I don't know. I'm not interested in Dave the Diver, unfortunately.
And only now have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made.
Well, this is a remastered version of a classic one. Okay, badass fantasy RPG. This looks very World of Warcraft. Oh, she's going Super Saiyan.
Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken.
Oh, I thought she was going to go through the portal. The game's graphics look awesome. They do, but I don't think that was gameplay. But the gameplay, oh yeah, it's a bit worse. It is very like Warcraft, actually. It's much more like detailed than Warcraft, but just like the way that the armor, the way that the fantasy world looks very Warcraft. Ooh, you get a big giant pointy helm. I wonder if it has like character customization. It looks like it, but maybe that's just different types of armor. The hit RPG returns, remastered with stunning visuals and refined gameplay. Re-Reckoning delivers intense, customizable RPG combat inside a sprawling game world. I don't like that they didn't have a trailer that actually showed off gameplay, but here we go. Now we actually get some moving gameplay. It looks like it is actually an action RPG, which is good. I was worried it was going to be like very simple combat of just like pressing buttons. But yeah, that looks okay. I don't think that's one that I'd play on stream. I imagine this is a super long one. The game may contain content not appropriate for all ages or may not be appropriate for viewing at work. Frequent violence or gore. Nice. But yeah, looks like an okay one, but probably not one I'm going to add to like the to play look just yet. Hello Charlotte is also on sale and the first chapter is free. I think I've heard of that one.
The child is a walker, fading from the shade's touch.
But I don't want to fade.
Ooh,
The harder I try, the more people around me get hurt.
Even seeing it won't change that.
This one feels like such a Studio Ghibli movie.
Let you fall.
Anyone you photographed is a friend.
You took my photo. I'll always be your friend.
I can't face the camera. You fake.
It's so pretty. Yeah, it's not got like a similar art style to Mononoke, but it's got like very Ghibli kind of story feel.
You're brave. Grown-ups are always brave.
I bet that girl's
Just
dead.
pretend to be.
I bet that girl is dead as fuck. Looks so nice. Yeah, this one's called Opus Prison Break, a narrative adventure where you play as a weary photographer stranded in the Dusklands together with a girl who's lost her memories. Together you will uncover the mysteries of this land through your camera and find your way home. The Dusklands being like a spirity kind of realm filled with like all those talking animals and stuff. Yeah, to me it feels like this little girl character that is like daughter raising simulator kind of feel as it is. Probably a ghost, especially since it's dark immediately, that girl is dead. That's what it feels like to me. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, this is going to be a really nice one where like the grumpy old man starts to like appreciate life more and it's like so sweet. And that girl's definitely dead, isn't she? She's already dead and she's like having to let go of her life and that's going to make him embrace life even more. But it's going to be sad to see such a young child has already lost their life and oh god. But yeah, this is part of the Opus series. Opus has like a bunch of different games. Echoes of Starsong is also on my list to play eventually, as well as a couple of the other ones. But this company has done like a lot of interesting games and never really gotten huge. This one was actually produced by Shueisha Games. So even though it's still Sagono, like the publisher was Shueisha, so actually gave it like a bit more of a kickoff. The reviews of this are all really good. They're all like 8s to 9s out of 10s.
Where's the shade? Where's Ren?
Lost grown up and a disappearing child.
Are you a failure?
Could do better.
Ouch.
That's hard.
Are you
Every
a
time I try,
failure?
someone gets hurt.
I don't understand any of that.
Oh, yeah, she's literally fading in and fading out. She's a ghost.
Thanks for coming with me.
You must look after her.
They don't even
Don't
hide
let
that
her
much.
fade, so you don't get lost.
Journey to say goodbye. Yeah, she's super dead.
Come on, friend. Follow us. We won't let you lose your way.
Anyone you photograph.
Oh, that's a
is
Kevin
friend.
Penkin song too.
Let the
Interesting.
spirits guide your path forward.
Aw. What's remembered will always stay.
Yeah, you're my light.
Ugh. I am farewell itself. I am life, composed by Kevin Penkin. Damn, they got a lot of big names on this one. So yeah, I'm adding those two to the list immediately. Possibilities for gaming next week as well. This one's about 12 to 15 hours long, so it would be 3 streams, so it would take up the entire thing. The other one... What was the other one? Oh, Magical Princess. Yeah, Magical Princess we probably won't play straight away, but it's going to be on our list to play eventually. Opus Prism Peak. That's definitely getting added to the list. So now we can actually just explore and see you guys' recommendations. But let me add that. Opus Series Puzzle. Yeah, as you can see, I already own all the other Opus ones. So the bundle actually saves me some money anyway. That's kind of crazy. Even with the sale, it's $20, but I can buy the bundle version, not actually get anything else, but the main game by itself drops down to $17. I'll take that off. I love that Steam does that nowadays. So nowadays, if you have a bundle sale, if you already own the other games in the bundle, it still gives you like the extra discount. It gives you the like slightly higher discount of the bundle and just doesn't charge you for the other games. So you still get a price discount. It's so sick. Okay. Rum and Coke. No idea if you've come across it yet. Creature Kitchen. I'm going to look that up. I'm wondering if that's the one that I'm thinking of. There's like an almost dungeon meshy game coming out soon. Number one, thank you for donating the foo funds. Let me look up Creature Kitchen. There's an almost dungeon meshy one coming out, which is like tactics kind of fighting style. So like... crap, what's that called? Fire Emblem kinds of gameplay style. But then you fight demons and then you cook demons and eat them. But yeah, this is definitely different. A creepy, cozy cooking simulator where you befriend local wildlife and feed them their favorite snacks. With a strange house to search and forest to explore, the witching hour has only begun. That sounds adorable and it has crazy good reviews. Okay, let's watch the trailer. Oh, why didn't it play? There we go. The Rat Zone presents Raccoon, little mousy. Little frog friend, target ID Hopper. Little crow. You actually do the cooking. Are those eggshells in there? Okay, this does actually look pretty adorable. This looks like a horror game. The music's getting a little bit more creepy as it goes on too. Oh, they made that raccoon a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Long dog! He looks so silly. Did that frog just run away on 2 legs? I don't love that. It does say creepy cozy, so. Was that a giant nose with legs? February 2026. So this is fully out now. I swear to God, that final thing was a giant nose with legs. Yeah, there's also just straight up a ghost that looks like a sheet. Long dog is just a long dog. Okay, another trailer. Let's see this one. The music's very comfy too. Creature Kitchen, are we eating it? Hopefully not the creatures. But maybe we're just fattening them up. I like that you actually get to do the cooking. Oh, you ring the wind chimes to summon the bird. Them. The rats are just called them. Okay, yeah, they don't want to spoil you on what some of the weirder monsters are. So both the trailers end on the ghost and the strange. Lakritora? Exactly. The Lakritora looking giant nose thing. Oh my god. Battle Chef Brigade is on sale. I'm going to add this. How much is this? $6.39. Yeah, I'll grab that. I'll grab that. That looks cute. Boom, ba boom. And continue. Okay. Battle Chef Brigade. Let's have a look at what that is. Recommend Planet of Lana and Never. Battle Chef Brigade. Why have I heard of this? Battle Chef Brigade pairs combo-based hunting and puzzle-based cooking in a hand-drawn fantasy adventure. This also sounds like delicious and dungeon meshy. Cook your way into the brigade while subduing Victusia's destructive monsters. Follow Mina and Thrash in the single-player campaign of Challenge Your Friends in local multiplayer and daily cook-offs. Cute art style. Reminds me of my adventures with Superman.
Let's get cooking.
Damn. It's actually pretty good 2D hack and slash. Orcs. Big Daddy Orc. Survival free play gallery. Very whimsical characters too.
Ready to cloak their options.
Ziggy's fancy as fuck. Was he just cooking with a scythe? That dude looked so flamboyant. I bet he flambés his food. Oh, this came out years ago. I can't believe I've never heard of this. It's got pretty good reviews too. What the heck? And yet, yeah, I've never heard of this. Okay, so the next question is, how long is it? How viable is this? Battle Chef. Whoops. Need to keep turning my music back on. Battle Chef Brigade. How long to beat? Oh, and it's only about 10 hours long. Combo-based hunting and puzzle-based cooking and hand-drawn fantasy adventure. And it's hand-drawn. Nice. Cook your way into the brigade while subduing Victusia's destructive monsters. So yeah, that's a pretty short one. We could finish that in like 2 streams probably. Maybe 3, but probably 2. I like that one. Okay, that's definitely going on the list too. That's one we could even play this week. Oh, and it's 85% off. Let's fucking go. Okay. Nope, no replay. But I'm adding that to the list of games for like soon consideration. Battle Chef Brigade. Boop. Okay, perfect. We got 4 already. It's an old game, yeah, but still 85% off is still kind of crazy. Sensei, if you're into cozy storytelling and organizing game, there's this one called Konbini. I've heard of Konbini before. We're looking for like things that feel complete over a short while. No, it's not what you usually play since it's a murder mystery / puzzle. Tangle Tower is a great game. Very cool character designs, VA, and second game of the Detective Grimoire series. What is Tangle Tower? Blah. Unravel a thrilling mystery by exploring a strange brain and twisted mansion, discovering curious clues, interrogating peculiar suspects, and solving unique puzzles. Will you be able to uncover the secrets of Tangle Tower? See, I think I was getting this confused with Tricky Towers, which is a silly little versus puzzle game. Thank you for donating the flowers. We'll have a look at this one.
Feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Oh, you're the detective?
Surely you have
Bird
already reached
lady.
a sturdy hypothesis.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is Fifi? Her eyes are sideways.
When she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife.
Nothing about the knife makes any sense.
What do we do?
Goth girl. This,
Sally, check those plants for clues.
it reminds me of Deponia,
Spoil the clue.
which I haven't thought about in years. Oh, you actually have to solve mysteries. Oh, no. Do you know how bad I'm going to be at this game? Oh, you unlock new areas to explore. That's pretty sick.
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Kinky.
Oh.
That looks pretty cute. It's got like very westernized humor.
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right.
How
But
does a
it's not
painting
actually a
stab
knife.
someone?
It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. A painting can't be a murder.
I mean, if you have a bird woman and an imp, why can't you have a painting that can stab a
in the
bitch?
astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Fifi fellow, microbiologist, inventor.
Private Detective
I
Hawkshaw.
really like the voice acting in this too.
Penny Pointer.
Felix fellow.
It's like a whodunit.
Beck and call.
My name is Poppy. I'm on a list of murder suspects.
She's badass. Oh, she's terrifying.
Nothing. What do we do?
Oh.
Nope.
That's an interesting way to
Hang on
like
a second.
combine clues to
Looks like
solve
he's
an
playing
answer
a
too.
semi-grand pedal harp.
You're some kind of harp expert, Sally.
Did you not know? I had a harp when I was a kid. A little handheld one, only 8 strings.
Liar.
It's the truth, I swear.
No. Stupid joke. And it made me giggle and I'm angry about it. Looks pretty interesting. Yeah, it does. And it's super cheap. Next question, always the same thing. How long? So let me hide this real quick. Because it matters like how many streams it would take for if it's a stream game or if it's an offline game. Tango Tower, how long to beat? 5 to 8 hours. Okay, so that would be done in 2 streams very comfortably. That's actually pretty nice. My next question for the person who's recommended this one or anybody who knows this series. What is this series? How many games are in this series? This one released in 2019. Has there been a third one yet? Was the first one good? Do you have to play the first one to understand this? It doesn't look like it. Spiritfarer, I am not streaming Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer is a great game. It would be fucking abysmal to stream. A lot of that game is just doing the same farming things over and over again to collect resources. So no, we're not ever gonna stream Spiritfarer. I had a lot of fun playing that offline by myself, but it would just be like going between the several different islands continuously and like collecting materials. But this one I quite like. I quite like Tricky Tower. Tango Tower. God damn it. I auto-corrected in my brain. But yeah, I will add that one to the list. And we will see. We're going to vote at the end to see what we actually play this coming week as well. Based on you guys. But I will add that to the cart as well. That one looks like a fun one for the future. Hi, Sensei. One game I recommend is Eastward. Oh, yeah, no, I can save you time on that one as well. Eastward is pretty cute. I played that one offline as well. That one is just super long, and it's not something that I would play on stream. It's a cute little story, and the gameplay was pretty good. It's like classic pixel graphics, but it was just because of how long it was. I don't think that's a good like streaming game. I don't think that one would like be too entertaining to people. But yeah, it did have a cute little story. I did play that one offline at one point. Cute little classic JRPG vibe, even though it's made by Western Developments. Pre-Odyssey on Steam. 35,000 words, 4 endings, super cute and fluffy. Just Odie and Penelope being peak couple goals. Oh, that's why it's called Pre-Odyssey. It's literally the Pre-Odyssey thing. Love at first quack. She's a
me,
princess, beloved by ducks, a romantic fragment from a 3,000-year-old epic retold as an otome visual novel, but with ducks somehow added to the mix. I was going to say, is that part of the original legend? I don't remember ducks being involved in Penelope and Odysseus. What the heck? This art style is cute, though.
Of the man of many ways, who was driven far journeys after he had sacked... Huh?
Hey, that's actually the beginning of the Odyssey.
What do you mean wrong script?
Pre-Odyssey. Odysseus, Penelope, and her ducks.
By ducks? Yeah, and I bet they tell you that they love you all the time. Are you kidding? I love ducks.
Liar.
But I love
Liar.
you even more.
They're just ducks. Why did they add ducks? It's so quirky. Experience a 3,000-year-old myth retold as an otome. It's got really cute art. The ducks actually anger me more than anything. Reasons? How dare. Discover lore and trivia. That's a lot of lore and trivia. Love at first quack. Does Penelope not have a voice actress? They showed off his voice acting so much. Does Penelope not get to speak? What the heck? Oh, she got the tsundere face on there. 35,000 words, so that's not super long. Oh, she's blushing so much there. Oh, you play as Penelope. So that's why she's like the player character. Cover your eyes, censor, stare respectively. Wait, does this have adult content? Hold the heck on. Well, show me the mature content warning. There's no mature content warning. Okay. So it's probably not actually dirty staring. It's just like probably him topless. Pre-Odyssey completely charmed me start to finish. Princess Helen of Sparta is the most beautiful woman in the world, coveted by almost all the kings and princes. Suitors from far and wide have flocked to the palace in hopes of winning her hand. But this isn't about her. Enter Penelope, Helen's less popular cousin. While staying at her uncle's palace, she encounters one of Helen's supposed suitors, the notorious trickster king Odysseus. However, this Spartan princess is also notorious in her own right, as a favorite daughter of Prince Icarius. No, not that one. I mean, as in the notorious duck girl. What? Story features the oath of Tyndareus and a couple of other myths centering on Penelope and Odysseus. Okay. 1 love interest, 2 good endings, 2 friendship endings. There's not like pain and suffering endings. That's kind of painful. He's pulling his Odyssey out. Yeah, he is. Also, Caitlin Jane, it's okay. You can let the people spam. The mods can relax on today's stream. It's fine. For now, I'm just going to be going through and grabbing things while I can. I'm just trying to focus on the people that are donating first, so I grab those before they disappear. Ibuprofen. I want to recommend Letters of Bernard Thorne. The playtime isn't very long, so perhaps it could be included in your October horror games list. This one, 35,000 lines, but Neoclassic Games Collection. The problem is, it's otome. I didn't want to play a visual novel. So 1 minute. Let me see how long it says to beat this. Pre-Odyssey. How long to beat? Yeah, you could finish that in one stream. 1 hour to 4 hours, 35,000 words. I think 16,000 words normally takes me about 2 hours. So yeah, probably about 4 hours for me. Poop. So I'm not going to buy that one for now, but we're going to keep our eyes on it. But yeah, for now, that's not one I'm going to add to the list. It does look pretty cute, and thank you for the suggestion. Letters of Bernard Thorne. Bernard Thorne. I think I've heard of this. Wait. Why have I heard of this before? Maybe this one's just been suggested for me before. Story-driven psychological horror game about trauma. Take a seat in Bernard's motorized wheelchair, roam around the old man's house, discover his scarred past, flee from his sins, and climb up the attic. Creepy sound
Dad,
effects.
it's Andrew. Sorry, I had to send Kate to pick you up from the hospital. I'll be there tomorrow morning as soon as work is over. And from then on, we'll be officially moving in with you, whether you like it or not. So in the meantime, let your daughter-in-law take good care of you, okay? And, Dad, please, stay safe.
Is the old man a serial killer? This feels like a serial killer.
Hello, my name is Bernard. I met Ben during the Vietnam War.
I'm writing this letter to distract myself from the nightmare
South
that
Korea, and I was a yokel who had no idea what he was doing.
In my dream, I'm staring at the dark.
I wrote to men every week, mostly about how broken I am.
Oh, a Vietnam War vet? With PTSD, it sounds like.
I never should have written to her. Some scars never heal. They'll keep rupturing and rupturing and rupturing and rupturing and rupturing and rupturing until
maybe for Spoopy Month? Yeah. Definitely isn't one we're going to play soon. The storyline of that one sounds incredible. I'm going to be honest, the visuals are not great. The visuals just around the house by itself is pretty good. But the monster looked horrific. The monsters looked very silly to the point where I can't quite take them seriously. But the storyline sounds fucking intense. Like a Vietnam War vet who regretted some of the shit he did during the war, tried to reach out. It sounds like possibly to like the daughter. I'm not sure if like to an enemy combatant or possibly to like somebody who served on the American side, like the Viet Cong. But yeah, that's definitely a good setup for like crazy regrets and pain. I know someone made a thumbnail art for this already. Oh, that could be why that's a thing then. That's actually interesting. Ari, I already did bring up Slay the Princess. I read out your comment last time, so don't spam if I've already brought it up. But yeah, for Slay the Princess, probably not going to play it on stream. I've already like done several of the routes in like a different past kind of thing, so I don't think I'm going to go back to that anytime soon. But yeah, this one sounds like it might be good for like Spoopy Month. The only thing that kind of turns me off of it is the bad guy designs. They are not great. Scarlet Hollow on the other side, Night Surf. That one, definitely. Give me a minute though. Let me comment grab. But yeah, this one I'm not going to add to the list for now, but I'll keep my eyes on it for Spoopy season. Spoopy season, I know the things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing, we're going to be finishing off Silent Hill F, doing like the second and third run through to see the true ending to the game. Especially now, did you guys see, you can play with the, I doubt they have a trailer for it. This. You can play with the costume from Crimson Butterfly, Fatal Frame 2. So yeah, we're going to be able to play with that in our second run through. They did a crossover between Silent Hill F and Fatal Frame. In Fatal Frame 2, you can now use Hinako's costume. And in Silent Hill F, you can now use the Fatal Frame 2 costume, which is pretty cute. So when we replay that in like Halloween, we're going to be able to like use that costume, which is super adorable. It's a nice little crossover from two of like the OG JRPG like horror games as well, which is really nice. Don't play games at all, but I'll be supportive. Are you winning, son? I am winning. Thank you very much, Secret Life. And I hope you're having a lovely day. Kuchan, I'd recommend, and Roger. That's actually on my list. That one I've heard is very emotional. It was recommended to me. I forget who by, but somebody who used my business email for a different thing. Let's load that up because I'll add that. I'll buy that today as well. I'm not sure if we're going to play that soon. That's definitely... This is a game that you can do like in a single stream. So we're going to play this at some point in the future. I know it's got themes of things that I want to play on stream as well. It's emotional and meaningful. I'm not sure if you've checked it out yet or anything, but yeah, thank you. It was a morning like all others until she realized her dad wasn't home. In his place, a stranger who speaks nonsense and insists she takes her medicine. Who is he and where is dad? So yeah, really creepy premise. Little girl wakes up and instead of her dad being in the house, it's just some other random man who's telling her to take her medicine. And just from the visuals, I think I've already worked out the twist and can see why this would be a very emotional one for me. Sneak into the living room, and that's unusual. Dad is still sleeping. Dad? Who are you? It's fine. I'm fine. Now, these pills, it looks like that you're using to like navigate the world. She definitely grows a lot bigger there as well. Yeah, this trailer does kind of spoil it, actually. I hadn't watched this trailer before, but now I'm even more sure of my theory. And now, good night. So yeah, they kind of set that up as if she had been kidnapped. But yeah, you clearly see her growing older. You see like what looks like memories of her like getting a wedding ring and meeting a younger version of the man who's living in her house. I'm pretty sure this game is going to be about a woman who has some form of amnesia, whether it is like older age kind of dementia or that kind of thing. It feels like a woman who thinks she's a little girl, but she isn't actually a little girl. She's probably like an old woman who's forgot that this man living in her house is her husband. So don't spoil me if that is correct, but I assumed that just from looking at the pictures. That's the first time I watched that trailer, and that trailer made me even more think that like as she's taking the pills, she's remembering things a bit more. That one's definitely going on the list. That one's only about 2 hours long. It sounds like it's going to be emotional. I just didn't expect them. I don't know. Maybe it'll be completely different from that. Like the music got dark at the end, so who knows? Maybe they'll make you like believe into the like, oh, it's gonna be so sad when she remembers her memories, and then they're gonna rug pull us and be like, no, she actually was kidnapped. You're just assuming things, and that's what her abuser is using against her too. But yeah, we'll add that to the list. That would be like a short single one-off stream to see like which direction it actually goes in. But that looks good. The gameplay looks emotional. The music looks good. It kind of reminds me, I forget what the other name of the game was. There was one where it was a woman. Oh, before I forget, where she was essentially trying to, she had Alzheimer's and she was trying to remember all her memories in one day. And then, yeah, that was like set out really well as well and beautiful. Okay, I recommended Hello Charlotte today, but I will always wreck it. Cute horror indie game RPG maker. Charlotte is a cute little girl with white hair. She's daughter. You want to say hello to your daughter, right? Everything I play isn't a daughter simulator game, I'll have you know. It was just funny that we started with 2 of them today. I forgot that Prison Peak had like a little girl character too. Hello Charlotte. I thought that was the... Oh no, this is not... Oh, it's multiple bits. Which one do I want? Episode 2, Childhood's End, or Heaven's Gate? I need confirmations. I'm playing to your weaknesses. Fair enough. Heaven's Gate is a crazy... Oh, that's a DLC. Okay. So which one is it? Is there an episode 1? I'll just search for Hello Charlotte. Maybe there's like a complete collection. No, there's only the demo, 2, 3, and Heaven's Gate. Now I'm even more confused. The first one is demo. Okay, so you actually play the demo and then... This took me straight to episode 2. So you have to download... Okay, the demo is technically Charlotte episode 1. I have so many confusions. And then episode 2 is actually episode 2. But you have to click into episode 2 to download the demo, which is technically chapter 1. That's a very confusing setup. So how do I see the trailer? I guess just the trailer in general would do. A eulogy for happiness and a lament for connection that never was. Inside a dream I laugh and the world laughs with me. Inside a dream I forget and the world forgets me. Inside a dream I am the world. Hello, world. Hello, Charlotte. This is a 6-minute trailer. What? We're going to watch like a minute of this. Oh, it's telling a story in this trailer. Huh. Oh, creepy. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to sit with you. Oh, yeah, we got some mental issues being dealt with visually. Can you read what's written here? And meanwhile, what's written there? Oh, it's like a colorblindness test. Interesting. This feels very Amori-coded. Wow. Let's look if we can find shelter. Oh, and suddenly it's Russian. Suddenly it's back to the original Russian thing. Hello Charlotte is an episodic game where each episode can be considered a separate story, as they differ in storytelling style, themes, and illustrations, but the characters stay the same. This story, Hello Charlotte, Requiem Aeternam Deo, is the second installment of the Hello Charlotte series. Episode 1, Junk Food Gods and Teddy Bears, can be downloaded for free. And then Delirium is a spin-off mini-game, and then Episode 3 is the final story. Made over 3 years. Okay. The art style is gorgeous. I do like some of the monster designs, which means I have to do my normal thing of seeing how long this is. The fact that the demo is 6 minutes tells me this is going to be a monster of a game. Is this Scarlet Hollow level where it's like 12 hours just to get through one chapter? Hello Charlotte. How long to beat? Oh, 2 hours in length. What the fuck? How the heck do they have a 6-minute trailer then? Childhood's End is about 4 hours. Okay, so each game is about 2 to 5 hours. The entire series takes 10 to 12 hours. That looks like it would be something to play like in horror season, to be honest though. Moss Raid, yo, what is up, Marimomies? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hello Charlotte was actually before Amori. Yeah, it said the first one came out in 2016. So that would probably be when they were just like starting to fund Amori. But welcome everybody. We're just looking through Steam. We're deciding like certain games to play. We just got told about one called Hello Charlotte, which looks kind of creepy and interesting and dark. We'll come back to that one in horror season, I think. Mentioned it before, but since it's on sale and this seems like the perfect time to bring Until Then up again. That's on the list. I don't think we're going to play that immediately. Simply because it kind of reminded me of, what was the Indonesian one? Because this is like an emotional, like time travel Filipino game. I got this one and the other Indonesian game confused a bunch while I was playing them. But yeah, I had fun with that one. It feels like it's a bit too close to be doing another game in a very similar style. So I'm probably not going to play this one anytime soon, but this one is already on my list. But yeah, welcome Raiders. We're just going through the Steam summer sale and deciding some games to play and yeah, what we're going to be playing for the next while. Feel free to settle in or head out. It's all good. I did not know the animation was this good in this game, even with the pixel art. That must have taken fucking forever. Okay, that definitely just jumped higher up my list. I'm gonna add that to the list of games because I went into that being like, I'd never watched that trailer. That trailer, the music was so good and the animation looks amazing. Until Then. So that has just surged it up my list. The style was like oozing out of that one. It looked sick. Sensei getting recommendations on Steam myself is hard because I played 500 hours of House Flipper 2. I only know Maid of Sker is 81% off. Farewell North looks like a good cry. Farewell North, I think I already own. That's the one about the dog, right? Looks like a good cry. Lost Ember is pretty. Lost Ember, probably not one I'm going to play on stream. I played that off before. It's a pretty good game. It's a pretty good, like, cute little exploration one. House Flipper 2, probably not the type of thing I would play on Steam either. But Maid of Sker, isn't that like the Welsh horror one? They have an AI, not AI, a VR version now. What did Ash say? What did Ash recommend? Shit, I missed his message. I'm watching you. In a similar vein, I know you're not planning to play it soon, but Raging Loop is 60% off. I'll probably buy that today then, if it's 60% off on Steam. Let me check. Because, yeah, that's definitely one we're going to play eventually. Okay, I'll also go through my wish list today, because that'll be a good way to show you guys, like, a lot of the games that we've already got planned to play, and we're going to add them to, like, this games to play list. Saying there's a dope new friend slop game. Oh, which one? Mecha Chameleon? If you, not Mecha, Meta. Meta Chameleon. I'd love to play Mecha Chameleon with you. I love me some friend slop. Which other friend slop game do you mean? Make Out with Ash Carriel. I don't think that's a friend slop game. Ash, I'm putting you on shout out. How dare you? Somebody frame this comment. This man is so... This isn't even like a... You could have at least made like a fun like game sounding title. You could have called it something like, I don't know... 13 Minutes in Heaven or something. And then like when I was like 13 Minutes in Heaven, I can't find it on Steam. What is that? And you're like, you just spend 13 minutes with me and I bring you to heaven. How dare you? How dare you? And you called yourself friend slop. You're better than that, Ash. You deserve better than that. I may make you sloppy, but that doesn't mean you're just friend slop. You're so much more than that. Ash got pinned on the wall. Yeah, he did. Okay, so first, Raging Loop. This is a game that has been suggested to me for a long time. I know I'm going to love this one. However, this one's something like 20 hours long as a visual novel, which means playing it on stream is going to turn it into like 50 hours long. But I am going to buy this because this does look good. It's kind of like Danganronpa, and it's like a time loop. No, not Danganronpa, Higurashi, where it's like a time loop, like deduct who the killer is kind of story. With like a big cast of characters. You like the nonary games? Yeah, it feels like that kind of feeling. A mature visual novel. It's got like a really classic art style and visual novel style too. And you know, if it's a classic Japanese visual novel, there's got to be some fucked up shit in it. There were no chill classic visual novels in Japan. Beware of fatal choices. Oh, hell yeah. Death grants you new information to unlock new branching paths. Hear characters' thoughts with revelation mode. Only by finding the true ending can you escape the endless loop. Also some really sick looking character designs. Got like a shrine maiden looking character, a little baby, some big buff men. So yeah, this one looks good. Definitely on my list. The music too. Hajime Masho. That sounds so creepy. That sounds like something you'd hear in Higurashi. Okay, this angers me. This makes me want to play it even more. It's just so long. Okay, this is what I'm gonna jump over to my wish list real quick. I hope I don't have any more adult games on here. I don't. Good. I thought I cleared those before today. This is the one that's like making me like stand on my toes when it comes to any other visual novel right now. We're currently finishing off Schrodinger's Call, which is, you know, pretty long, but we're going to finish that in one more thing. But this is like a visual novel that I've been waiting for ages. It's got incredible like reviews everywhere, but it's currently only available in Japanese. They're working on the official English translation now, and they basically just haven't given it a release date, and it's expected to come out anytime within the next 3 months. Basically, whenever the official English release for this one, Magical Girl Witch Trials, drops, we are dropping whatever other visual novel we're doing to play this. Because it's kind of like Magical Girl Raising Project, if you ever watched that anime or read those web novels. It's 13 girls awaken only to find themselves in a prison. What awaits them? A witch trial. Help them prepare for the trial by exploring the prison in order to find the witch hidden amongst them. Find the witch, learn what kind of magic she holds, dispel the lies, and prepare for the execution. So it is essentially Danganronpa, but magical girls, Maho Shoujo. Look at the fucking character designs in this. It looks so sick. And there is technically like a fan-made translation, but they're releasing like an official English translation, and they've said like it's almost done. And they hired the people who did like the original, it was the original translation for Star. Anyway, like a really classic like visual novel. They brought back like the translation team who like stuck to like otaku words and stuff. Did not localize at all, just direct translated. So people have been really happy by the fact that they like put in real work to the translation as well. So yeah. Bunch of magical girls killing each other. Yay! So yeah, day one when this has an official release in English, we're diving into this. I want to see all these girls murder each other with magic. Even the music sounds evil. You got like the princely one. Got the Genki one. That's a headless Maho Shoujo. She looks badass. Who are you rooting for? Obviously I'm rooting for the white-haired girl. I'm guessing she's the protagonist anyway since she's on the cover art here. But yeah, I'd be rooting for her, but then yeah, this girl right here as well. No, she was after this. She looks badass. But this one just looks extra yandere. She looks like she's going to start as like a proper Yamato Nadeshiko, but then you've got that like, you can tell she's laughing maniacally there and doing something incredibly evil. I like, there's so many of them that look like they're going to be fucking insane in the best kind of way. It's Danganronpa, but with a whole bunch of crazy Maho Shoujo. It's gonna be fun. That one with like the evil smirk all the time as well. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a fun ride. They're also making a sequel to this. Where is it? This one's releasing like instantly in English, Japanese, and Chinese. Magical Girl Taboo Village. So this one hasn't even released in like Japanese yet. But like the other one, the Magical Girl Witch Trials one, was so popular that when they announced this like in the same universe one, they decided to go ahead and like release this one in multiple languages when it comes out. So it's not actually like a direct sequel. It's just made by the same people and in the same universe. The girls awaken in a mysterious village cursed by flowers. Every night at 8 p.m., one girl is chosen as a sacrifice to the Kamibana. That means God flower. And hanged. Unravel the village's tangled mysteries and sever the ritual's endless cycle. A Magical Girl folk horror suspense visual novel from Acacia. So yeah, same company came back. It's Magical Girls again, but this time it's like magical girls being sacrificed to like a folk legend evil flower kind of thing. But this one, like, yeah, they've already announced it's going to come out like with translations into English, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Japanese all at the same time. So once this one drops, it's like worldwide release at the same time. So looking forward to this too. And that's the worry, that the other one's going to come out with an English translation finally. And then this one's going to come out at pretty much the same time. The music, I know. The character designs. This company does such crazy character designs. Very simple trailer though. But yeah, it's just going to be the same kind of thing. Death game of like trying to keep the magical girls that you want to keep alive while they're all being sacrificed. Brutally in horror style. So yeah, the other one looks way better to me, but still curious about this one too. That girl had a gun. Also confused how there's a gothic Lolita in the middle of this like rural fantasy kind of simulation. Everything else is like very traditional looking, and then there's just suddenly a gothic Lolita. So yeah, those two are like coming out sometime. Oh, this is the one I was talking about where it's like tactics RPG, but then you also like eat your enemies. So yeah, it's like tactics RPG fighting. You fight your enemies and then you also cook them and eat them, and you can fuck the devils that like work alongside you. This one looks fun too. But this one isn't out yet. This one's like on its way. This is only just a demo now. Hey yo. Hey yo. Big demon man. Big demon man, tiny lady. Demon spider lady. Demon, where's the other demon? There's a little cooking demon. And yeah, spider lady, oni lady, big buff goat man. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. We could eat sensei if you like that. I did not say any such thing. How dare you? But yeah, we'll go through my wish list later. Sorry, we were going through things. That's getting added to my thing. I might as well finally buy it. Yeah, it's 60% off. But yeah, that's why like we're not committing to any long visual novels right now. Is because in the back of my mind, I'm constantly saying at some point the magical witch girl like trial game is going to come out, and I'm immediately like, I need to play that one. American Arcadia is a really good 2.5D platformer with some cool first-person bits that has a very cool story and neat characters. Puzzle and stealth sections were super fun. American Arcadia. So yeah, Raging Loop on my list for eventually. Still not one I'm going to play like anytime soon, unfortunately. Want to recommend Community? Oh, okay. 1 second. Big guy with a cowbell. I know, he looks so sexy. Okay. American Arcadia is a cinematic puzzle game that combines a 2.5D platformer and first-person game to tell the tale of a thrilling escape. Experience the extraordinary story of Trevor, an average man escaping from the world's most popular reality TV show. Oh, this sounds like the plotline of The Running Man, actually.
Angela? Angela! Are you there? What is this?
This, Trevor, is your life. A life that has been recorded and compiled right down to the last second. We'll get you out of here, I promise.
Shit. Oh.
Keep running, Trevor!
That makes it sound more like The Truman Show. Witty and well-made, grounded by strong character writing. Story of
And an insider is helping him, one of us.
Oh, no.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, well, from the way they described that, it made it sound like his life is the reality show.
Hit him. What? Hey, no, I just saw it!
Live from the Arcadia Dome, I'm your host, Vivian Walton, and this is American Arcadia.
So now I see how the combination first person and 2.5D works. So 2.5D is him trying to break out, and then first person is her trying to help him from the office. That's
Mr.
interesting.
Hills, you can skip the minor details.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'll get to the point.
Documentary the game.
Is now on the run in the popular TV show American Arcadia.
I used to have a mundane life. Just my everyday routine, and I liked it that way.
It's a cute mixture of styles,
I
too.
really outdid myself in concealing my identity. I'm a member of an activist group, so to speak. It's called Breakout. Who are you? How did you get this number?
Yeah.
I am number 6.
So I assume they don't know that they're in a
Nobody leaves this city.
TV show.
The most watched media phenomenon on the planet.
They turned Elijah's dream into this American nightmare where being unpopular is punished with death.
Oh, when they retire them out of the show, they just kill them in the dome? Sick! Yeah, that looks pretty damn fun. Okay. How long is it is the major question. Decent sale. So 1 second, as we always do. American Arcadia. How long to beat? 8 hours. Okay, so we could do that in 2 streams. That's not bad at all. Truman Show with social credits? Yeah. Truman Show with extra murder, with extra players as well. It's like Truman Show on steroids, yeah. More modern, more like dystopian Truman Show, which is always fun. Yeah, I think that gets added to the list. That's a good one. I'm actually going to add that to my cart as well. Okay, I've got 8 things on my cart. Shush, sir. Stop moaning while I'm trying to add things. Okay. American Arcadia. Then also, what was that on the wish list? Magical Girl Witch Trials. Whenever it drops. Doesn't even matter. As soon as they announce that shit, it's like, okay, guys, this is our new visual novel every week. You'll like Trevor Sensei. I love this game. It's funny. It looks really good. Still has 70s vibes. Yeah, it had some like really like classic looking style, but then also combined like the outside world looks more cyberpunk and more modern. You got people with like colors in their hair and stuff. Meanwhile, like inside the thing looks more like 70s. Even like some of the signs in the backgrounds were looking more like 1920s. It's kind of wild. Stellar Blade, maybe. I never actually... I saw a lot of people playing Stellar Blade when it released. Let's look it up. I know that's like a hack and slash one. Oh, that's still only down by 30%. That's kind of crazy. I thought by now this game would have dropped so much. This is the one with the sexy girl, right? Where is it? There. Blood and gore, language, suggestive themes. Yeah, this is like the new 2B that everybody loves.
Transmitting final briefing. As of now, Airborne Flight.
Shift up. So all I know about this is that it's hack and slash, and yeah, everybody loves Eevee. And I can see why.
I've been waiting for this moment.
God damn. A lot of blood.
We've come quite far. How much more do we have to go?
Ooh, her hair's so long.
It's surprising to see a city in a place like this.
And I know this one has some like ridiculous costumes you can put the main character in.
Here. Why would she want to destroy us?
Why did Mother Sphere hide this truth from us?
There will be nothing left of you when I'm finished.
Good. Music's popping off too. You have the normal array of like parries and slow time dodges. It looks very Devil May Cry.
It's me you want.
Yep, that's them showing off all their costumes. Their hair literally changing at every scene. That does look pretty damn sick. It looks a lot bigger than what I expected just from hearing people talk about. I thought it would be like just a very linear, basic looking like area game, but they look like there's multiple different environments and the baddies look very interesting. Bum-ba-da-bum. Okay, let me look at like how long it would take to beat up. Quit your playing things. That's not one that I think I'm going to play anytime soon, but the next time I feel like doing a hack and slash kind of game, that does look pretty sick. How long to beat? 22 hours. Shit, that is a long game. Holy mother of God. Normally when you have like an action RPG, I expect it to be like 8 to 12 hours. I'm expecting like a Resident Evil length kind of thing. That's wild. Okay. Okay, maybe someday. Not anytime soon. I won't add that to the list for just now. The one I will add to the list, I realized that I didn't put this on the list yet. 1,000 Times Resist, it's already in the library, but this is another one that's in contender for like playing right away. I'll just add this right at the top, honestly. 1,000 Times Resist. Because this one apparently has an incredible story. 1,000 Times Resist is a thrilling sci-fi adventure. The year is unknown, and a disease spread by an alien invasion keeps you underground. You are Watcher. You dutifully fulfill your purpose in serving the All-Mother, until the day you discover a shocking secret that changes everything. Is that the main character stabbing the All-Mother?
Is there a feeling worth getting incinerated over?
Love your mother and trust in her teachings. Do your duties and carry out your function.
Yeah, I still have no idea what this one's about. Just feels very dystopian and like you're being lied to. But I've heard everyone who plays this basically says like it's a mind-bending story. That All-Mother looks terrifying. It's also good to know they have an in-universe song about revering the All-Mother. Has Cú ever played Beyond Two Souls? I have, and I do not want to play that ever again. That was an okay game. It was a cinematic experience. It's not an experience I need to return to. It was a fun ride. Thing about 1,000 Times Resist is that you only really understand what's going on when you're already in the deep. Got you. So you're supposed to just be confused as fuck while you go through it until it starts to like unravel. But yeah, that one's definitely on the list. Also, this company, was it Fellow Traveler or Sunset Visitor? Yeah, Sunset Visitor. They've just like recently announced this new one that's coming out eventually. That I'm definitely going to be playing when it releases as well. Because it's also been being published by Black Tabby Publisher, who I believe are the ones that did... Yeah, Slay the Princess and Scarlet Hollow. I saw a bunch of people suggesting Scarlet Hollow too. We'll come to that one in a minute. But yes, it's being published by Black Tabby, who have done like amazing games in the past, made by the people who did 1,000 Times Resist, which is supposed to be really good. And yeah, it's about an AI daring to dream she's human. You've been hired to put her in her place, so this sounds like a cool one. We're throwing hands with ChatGPT now? Exactly. But is she an AI or is she not? And if she is an AI but she's become sentient, does she deserve to have rights?
I have dreamt so long of my body that I know everything about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought this one was on my wish list.
I've dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human. I am human.
Wow. The hardware disagrees, lady. You have to do a capture to prove you're human. That's great.
Place where everyone takes their bodies for granted.
You before, you after death.
Never.
Jesus.
When I meet my body, I will never part from her.
Yeah, this looks creepy as shit. So it looks like it's got to beg multiple questions of like, is an AI that becomes truly sentient deserving of like rights? And also, when we start to throw away our own bodies, what separates us from just being machines, and what separates like AI from having like the same rights and levels of us? And who knows, maybe all of the creatures in this game are going to be AI. It looks like most of the humans have thrown away their bodies and moved into like robot-sized frames as well. Sentient AI makes me pity them, like poor AM. Yeah. A mind but no body. She said she's going to treasure her body if she gets one. So she decides she's human, but she also knows she doesn't have a human body. Is she going to steal our body? Is she going to steal our other bodies? Who the fuck knows? And yeah, it looks like it's going to be freaky as fuck. Like when it starts getting like horror coded, like search for all images of you before, search for all images of you after. And then there was one that was like search for you after you died. And then there's this bit where in the reflection, there's nothing until she opens the virtual world and then suddenly, boom, there's two creepy, like possibly AI things or just like technology things following her around. Looks like it's going to be real fucking good. So I'm looking forward to that one for sure. Karimata is a short 1 hour 30 cottagecore horror game. Karimata. Thank you, Kara. Karimata. Beneath the forlorn limbs.
Long ago, deep.
A mute little thing with borrowed magic. A house that murmurs back. Ask wrong and you might wake something that remembers your name.
Long ago, deep in the woods.
Creepy art style.
Goblin roamed silently among shadows. Ah, little Karimara, a small thing of moss with no voice of its own, lost in a house stitched of grief and riddle, they must untangle
grief and riddle.
As a conjurer,
Mystery.
Karimara imprints objects onto cards, as those cards become a way to speak to creatures murky and odd.
Oh God. Everything's creepy in this world.
Dust and bone. Something else even more ominous lies in wait.
Okay. That definitely looks more of like a spoopy season 1. And it looks freaky as shit. The fact that it's only like an hour and a half long is definitely a selling point as well. Get to finish that nice and quickly. He'd better not leave without solving the problem. It looks like he's dead, my dude. But I recommend to use Signalis Sensei since it's on sale. No, it's way too long. Signalis I've heard of before. I've been told that I would probably love the story. It is not a game that I am going to stream. It's one of those ones, like I've heard it's like a really good, like tragic Yuri tale. But I've also seen that it's like 20 hours of just walking around kind of thing. So it's not something that I feel like would be entertaining enough with that art style as well. It doesn't look like something I'd want to stream. So I might play it someday off stream, but definitely not as a streaming game someday, unfortunately. May I recommend Obscura? Why have I heard of Obscura? Obscura. Oh, this one. No, I think I've either been recommended this one before, or maybe I was just like, when it came out. I know this one's like an anime game where you date like creepy, supernatural kind of characters. I was interested in this one at one point. I looked into it. It's just, nah, I've got too many visual novels that'll take like a long time. Characters do look very sexy, but yeah, I think I've got like enough like visual novel style games for now, unfortunately. Thought Signalis is only 8 hour-ish. I heard it was like 16. It's 8 hours long and it's only 20 if you try to 100% it. Oh, that's the 100% length. Okay. It's still not something that appeals to me, even if it's like 2 to 3 streams. Yeah, just the art style. It does not hold up for me, personally. I've heard it is like a really good game, so that is unfortunate. But yeah, it's just not something that I particularly want to stream. Hello, Sensei. I'd like to recommend Unheard Voices of Crime. You need to solve the case by sounds only. It has good English dub and hope it may give you some advice for future voice packs. Hey? Because it's like ASMR-y? Unheard Voices of Crime. What if you... Billy game, holy shit. What if you could hear every word spoken at the scene of a crime? Acoustic detectives wanted for testing our new device. Return orally to crime scenes and use the voices you hear to identify potential suspects and solve the mysteries. What if that's connecting these seemingly unrelated cases? Unheard.
Jess, there's a man in the conference room. I need you to go in there and stop.
I was not expecting an English dub. I was expecting it to be Chinese since it's a Billy game.
Dear, how unbelievably convincing forgeries can be these days.
Ha! Forgeries? Sounds like a
That's a
So
cool
many people
idea.
will be there tonight. Any one of them could be Raven.
It's a cool idea for a game. Piecing together like all the different like sounds, figuring out like who the code names belong to, what actually happened just based on the discussions. That does sound pretty sick. Looks like an ear. Yeah, I think it was supposed to, since you're an auditory detective. Unsolved Tales Surveillance Collection. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me find out how long it is. Just do it here. Unheard. How long to beat? Voices of Crime. Oh, it's only 4 hours long. Okay, that can go on the list. So yeah, that'll either be 1 or 2 streams. Probably just 1 stream. Although I'm dumb, so I'll probably fail a lot and possibly 2 streams. Would Sensei like Stray Gods the musical? Maybe someday, but probably not right now. That one, it's got a really good voice cast on it. For one, let me just add this to the list first. That one, when it came out, I was kind of interested in it. It did not get the best reviews, but I liked the voice actors in it. But yeah, I forget why I ended up not liking it. Maybe it was just the reviews. Voices of Crime. Okay, that's added to the list. What was that one called? How did that get buried already? Stray Gods. There we go. Stray Gods. Yeah, this one.
Girl, lost girl.
Pretty sure that's Laura Bailey.
Not a lost girl, but this is all new, and I don't know what to do.
In a world where Greek gods live in, hiding among us.
Calliope! Please, come on.
So yeah, this is a world where the Greek gods are all in like modern day.
To believe that Calliope chose you?
We are the chorus, the gods who remain, hidden in your modern world. I'm afraid you have to die.
This isn't justice! I can prove myself.
Everybody can feel the agony that's hidden there.
The music sounds good.
Should we endure? Should we interfere? Should I be part of this or disappear? Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
It just looks, I don't know. There's something kind of off-putting about it. Very Western, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like very Tumblr core. And I kind of, like, I normally am into Tumblr core games. There's just something about that one that didn't feel right to me. It might be the art style. It might be like the way things are written. But I remember like hearing about that one when it was announced and thinking it was cool. And then, yeah, when I actually look into it, it's the same kind of feeling. I looked at it now and it was like, the music sounds good. Why am I not connecting with this? And I don't know why. But just looking at it, I'm like, that could be fun. It could also be just really boring. Love Laura's voice. Yeah, no, Laura Bailey's voice is always incredible. This is like a Telltale game. If anything, less than Telltale, it reminds me more of The Wolf Among Us. It's got like a slightly similar art style to that. Somebody said, yeah, it's got more of like a DC art style. Very DC art style. Yeah. It's an old game, but I'd love to see Sensei play Among the Sleep. Oh, I've heard of that one. Is that one where you play as like a child? I think I've heard of that one. And it's like nightmares going on. Okay. Did I manage to grab all the other? I think I did. Letters to Bernard Thorne, Pre-Odyssey, Tangled Tower. Yeah, I don't think I've missed any of the other ones just yet. Okay. Boop. Okay, free recommendations now. What the fuck? Oh, the Steam visitor opened as a new page. So yeah, I'll be comment grabbing now. We finally got through all of the donation ones. Did you download Waridon yet? No, and I'm not going to, Drawn Legend. I've told you this. I do not have the time to learn a new program. It was very sweet of you to make a 3D model, and that's very sweet. I am not going to learn how to use that anytime soon. Maybe someday, but right now my life is too full of other things. So yeah, I'm not interested in learning how to use a 3D modeling program. I'm sorry. Can I recommend Inside? I can have a look at it. Inside's that horror game where it's like 2D and you run around in like a platformer, right? Haunted and alone, a boy finds himself inside the center of a dark project. Oh shit, yeah, I played this one offline once. I did not get very far. I didn't finish this, unfortunately. It looked kind of interesting. I remember playing the bit where you were getting like chased by the dog. The world around you seemed kind of interesting, but yeah. I just didn't end up staying into this one. It kind of reminds me of like Limbo or child-based games. Yeah, it's very much like Limbo. And I'm not a fan of Limbo either. Marie FD actually wanted me to play that newest one, Reanimal, which I think is made by the Limbo devs as well, but it's 2-player. And it was the same kind of thing. It was like, no, it's just not my kind of game. The 2D, like running around avoiding bad guys, just not something I normally play too often. Pocket Mirror, is that the Yuri one? The Yuri RPG Maker one? Because I'm probably not... Ooh, that looks different. Pocket Mirror Goldener Tarnum. Yeah, this is the one, right? This is a Yuri story, right? I think it's from the same devs. Is that Miku? That's not even slightly Miku. But yeah, this is another like RPG Maker, like Mad Father, Misao, that kind of visual art style one. I didn't know they remastered this. I thought this one was newish. When did this one come out? I thought this one was super old. The ad above looks like Miku. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's Miku. My bad. I thought you meant the girl in here. I was like, no, she doesn't even have green hair. Yuri's more noticeable on Little Two Shoes. Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of, I think. That's a lot of evil little blonde girls. Damn. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. It does look like the classic RPG Maker kind of games. So I'm not going to put this one on my list just now either. Might be better for horror season, but I've never really been super into those ones. I liked Mad Father and I liked Misao. Wait, have I even played Misao? I didn't like Ebe, and that was one that really like shut me down a little bit because everyone was telling me Ebe was going to be incredible, and then I played it and it was like, yeah, it's okay. Mad Father I really liked. But yeah, these types of games, Witch's House was the other one. Yeah, I liked Witch's House. I liked Witch's House and Mad Father. I need to play Misao at some point. I think that's the one I hadn't actually played yet. But yeah, Ebe I kind of hated. And then we played that like Western one. I forget the name of it. Where it got me with some good jump scares. But yeah, these kinds of games, not super into. What was the other one? Shit, it wouldn't be on here anyway. There's one that's like being crowdfunded right now, which I joined the Kickstarter of that looks pretty good. That's got like a similar art style. Can be a bit of a hit or miss. Yeah, sometimes they're good and sometimes it feels like it would just be better watching a movie sometimes. If you want something cozy, nah. Would you ever buy any BL games? No, I would never buy a BL game. BL is sin. How dare you suggest that on this channel? Never, ever going to happen. How dare you? We only do things approved by the Lord on this channel. I don't know why you would suggest such a thing. May I recommend Planet of Lana, Sensei? Let's see. Planet of Lana. Ooh, there's a sequel. Just has a sale right now. Do you have anything to recommend that's actually playable on stream that isn't porn? In a world torn between nature's grace and cold machine invasion, one girl and her companion must rely on their bond to survive and protect what they hold dear. Their story of hope, loss, and love will stay with you long after the journey ends. The music's really good in this one. This looks like Monkey Island. Ooh, kind of like Monkey Island meets Scavenger's Reign, actually. Looks pretty. Probably not something I'm going to add to my list for now. It looks like an okay game. One Shot is awesome. I missed that game. What's One Shot? Is that the one with the cat character? Surreal top-down puzzle adventure game with unique gameplay capabilities. This is not what I thought it was. You're a guide to a child through a mysterious world on a mission to restore its long-dead son. The world knows you exist. Worrying. I say you can be gay and a good Christian. Claudines, I was joking very clearly. Somebody said, would you be willing to play BL games, as if I don't have a playlist called BL games? Disappointing, isn't it? The world isn't worth saving anymore. Do you still want to try? It is the little cat character. Oh, I thought it wasn't when I saw the actual trailer begin. Yeah, it's the little cat witch. I thought, just looking, I've only ever seen the art for this one and that character design. I thought this would be like an action game. It felt like a 2D platformer just looking at that character. As if you didn't play New Carney months ago. There we go. We got New Carney, we got that, I forget the name of it, the one with the webtoon art style where it was a demon trying to romance a yandere. Fear Bonding. Fear Bonding was really good. I'm actually going to check if that Rider's done any more games recently. Huh. That was a pretty terrible trailer. It was just a boy running around with a light bulb. The game description sounded interesting, but they didn't really put much of the actual storyline into the trailer. It was just a bunch of walking around. Unless that's the whole thing and it's supposed to be like atmospheric and you tell the story through the world. One Shot World Machine Edition has its way to... Yeah, just tell me about the game. It's a real puzzle adventure game with unique mechanics and capabilities. You are to guide a child through a mysterious world on a mission to restore its long-dead son. Things are never that simple. The world knows you exist. The consequences are real. Saving the world may be impossible. You have only one shot. Game mechanics that go beyond the game window. Uh-oh. Is this like ARG? I think it's hard not to spoil the game in the trailer. Oh, okay. It's one of those things where it's like, I could tell you what's so... Oh, yeah. Closing the game window. Do not worry. It's safe to do so. It only saves your progress. Okay. A haunting original soundtrack, a unique relationship between a game and its player, a lingering feeling that you're not getting the full story unless you know where to look. Is this a good streaming game then, or is this one of the ones where you literally can't stream it properly without like doxing the hell out of all your files on your computer? That's my first question. Am I going to be like diving around in like files and stuff? Kú is traumatized by Who's Lila. Who's Lila was okay, but there are other certain games where it'll like pick up your computer's name or pick up names from like email and like cookie data and stuff. Kinda okay. Although One Shot is not a horror game in the traditional sense, parts of the game may induce some paranoia. Okay, I kind of get it. Yeah, it's got that Doki Doki Literature Club, Who's Lila. You have to close the game sometimes, look at files, look at what's going on in the world. Probably not one. Oh, there's a Switch version. That does make it a bit safer. Yes, you will look at some files, but it won't dive into names like that. Yeah, those ones are just harder to stream. You need to know when things like that are going to happen to prepare yourself and to like hide certain parts of the screen or show certain parts of the screen. It sounds like an interesting idea, but yeah, the trailer looked very lackluster, but it makes sense if, yeah, specifically, it can't show certain things because it doesn't want to spoil you. It wants the thing to be like surprising. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to the list for now. I'm not going to buy it for now. No, okay, I won't add that to the list for now, but I'll keep that in mind for like the future. It sounds like one of those ones where it's like, just go into it and experience it and you'll like it. Sensei, have you heard of Mugenics? Heard of it, not going to play it. That was one of the ones I really don't trust because of the way the marketing campaign was, where it seemed like everybody was paid to say it was the best game ever. And then once it actually came out and sold a bunch, nobody played it after like a week or talked about it. So it felt like something was weird about that one. I didn't like how like everybody was saying it was going to be the best game ever and everybody needed to play it, and then just everybody shut the hell up about it as if it had never existed before. It felt odd. May I recommend Never, Sensei? No, I've seen Never. We're about to play My Little Puppy, and it's a very similar kind of thing where it's like emotional gameplay of like sad, cute little creature who's already dead in that case, and Never, I imagine the wolf probably dies near the end. So yeah, I'm not going to play that one anytime just yet. May I recommend you Arcane Spirits? It's a visual novel that has a great story and characters, and you can beat the main story in around 8 hours. Arcade Spirits. We're probably not going to play this anytime soon because it's a visual novel, but I'll have a look at it. What kind of designs have we got? A romantic visual novel that follows an alternative timeline where the 1983 video game crash never occurred. Oh god. It's 20XX and you've just started a new job at the Funplex Game Arcade. Who will you meet along the way? Will you find the romance you're seeking? Instantly, I do not like this art style. I will say that right away.
Always nice to meet someone new in the Funplex.
Aw, cute lady.
Together, we can make the Funplex soar.
Yeah, the art style ain't it for me. KFC the game? Can you even download that anymore? I thought they deleted that. Truly emotional moments.
I wish we could do more.
Escapism at its finest.
What was your trade to realize your ambition?
This is hitting me with more of like, it's a weird combination of like
So,
80s nostalgia.
Quarter up or not?
Damn, okay.
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
Arcade Spirits, now available.
Yeah, that's definitely not my style. Did they delete it? Let's find out. KFC, nothing comes out. What was it actually called? It was something about love. Does anyone remember the KFC game name? But yeah, I thought that was like a limited time thing. They just had it up for like a month and then they disappeared it. Reminds me of Date Everything. Kinda. Yeah. Oh, Colonel Sanders, right. Colonel. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Shit. Yeah, no, it's still up. Holy shit. I really thought they got rid of this. Wait, who are the rivals? I never got that far. I forget who I watched play this, but I just watched someone play this. Who are these? Is this supposed to be Wendy's or McDonald's? It doesn't feel like either. I guess they had to play it very safe and not make it obvious. But I would have thought the rivals would have been like McDonald's and Wendy's and shit like that mascots. Professor Dog, best friend. It's amazing seeing people in chat that didn't know this was a thing. Yeah, no, there's a dating game where you just try to fuck Colonel Sanders. And he's sexy for some reason. Why is it a decently animated trailer? Tell me that. Oh, God. Part of the problem is I kind of hate KFC. It's too greasy, man. Sadly, you don't really date him. Well, no, because you can't. Because he's, you know, he's an important character. Would you, though? Of course I would. Look at that, man. That is a fucking silver fox. He's got this short hair. He's styled to hell and back. No, he's fine as fuck. The actual, like, Colonel Sanders on the box, no. God, no. And most of the advertisement versions of Colonel Sanders that are, like, live action, God, no. But this anime Ikemen version, the EKOG, yes. Incredibly. You could use chicken grease as lube. ew. As soon as I said that, I felt disgusting. But that seems like the type of thing that they would say. Now knowing that this game is still out is pretty funny, though. The developer's literally called PsyOp. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, this isn't going on the list. This would be, if anything, this would be like an April Fool's Day kind of thing. What was the developer? Oh, yeah, I wanted to see Fear Bonding. I wanted to see if that writer had done anything recently. Because Fear Bonding was genuinely so good. Out of nowhere. Naida Sobu. No, their newest release is Fear Bonding still. Man, that's a shame. I hope they're working on something new. They were good at what they did. Okay, anyway. Batsu game? I don't do Batsu games. Strange horticulture? Nah, people have suggested that one before to me. I've looked into it. It doesn't look too interesting to me. So yeah. Please do it for April Fools. We might. The letter? Let me have a look. The letter. Wait, horror visual novel? Wait, there's multiple. Which one, Def Kuzu? There's lots of the letters. There is this, the letter. And then there's the letter horror visual novel. There's the letter classic edition. The horror one? Okay. Horror visual novel. Oh, shit. You recommended this one to me before, actually. When 7 people fell prey to a vicious curse, they will discover that horror rests not from the shadows lurking about, but within themselves. To what ends will one go in order to survive? Again, main problem, it's a visual novel. We've got so many visual novels to play. Ooh. The music's really good, though. It feels like an Evanescence song. Huh. It's got a very simple animation style. It looks like they're trying to replicate an anime style, but not quite getting there. Why was it like classic there for a second? Okay, so something tragic happened in the past. I'm not gonna lie, this looks really fucking sick. Like, the storyline looks really interesting. I don't love the character designs or the artwork, but the trailer, the music was great, and it looks like a really nice story about like something horrific happening in the past and these people being wrapped into the curse. Ashhole, nice name. Actually, some of the character designs are okay. I think it's just the art style. This art style, because this is a similar art style to some of the other games we've had recommended. It looks to me like the early 90s, like Western developer trying to copy anime style, where it's like almost anime, but not quite. And it lands on some of the character designs, but then on some of the other ones, it just looks kind of cheap. But yeah, that looks pretty okay. Dang, that music slaps. It does. It looks good. It does look good. Look too American in the actual game. Yeah, in the actual game, which is probably just like a studio doing their best, essentially an animation studio. Because animation costs a fuck ton. The letter contains violent deaths and gore scenes. It's not frequent, but is depicted in detailed manner. Good. The letter is an interactive horror drama visual novel inspired by classic Asian horror films, Ju-on, The Grudge, and The Ring. Told through... Yeah, it looked very The Ring, actually. You even had the girl down at the bottom of the well. Told through an immersive branching narrative, the game puts the players into the shoes of 7 characters as they find themselves falling prey to a vicious curse plaguing their Ermengarde mansion for centuries. In this game, your choices will shape and drive the story forward. Will you mend a relationship on the verge of collapse, or will you let it fall apart? Will you risk saving them despite the consequences, or leave them to die a gruesome death? The fate of all the characters is in your hand. Fair enough. It's like a decade-old game. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. It looks pretty good. The storyline looks good. I don't love the art style, but it looks like it's a pretty decent game. Can we recommend Switch, or do we switch over later? We'll switch over in a minute, because this has gone on longer than I expected anyway. And we've already talked about Spiritfarer. I'm definitely not going to play that on stream. I played that off stream. It was an okay game. It would make a very boring playthrough. It's just a bunch of like... The storylines are okay, but they're kind of... It takes you a while to bounce between them. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, okay. The reason that we're not going to add the letter to the list either... Visual novel, and a couple of other people have been recommending, and it is definitely on my list already. It's already in my library. Scarlet Horror. So this one is made by the creators of Slay the Princess. So as you've seen, we've already got like a bunch of visual novels that are pretty long. Whenever we start playing Raging Loop, that's got to be like 3 months, maybe 4 months or so of actually trying to get through that. We have to finish the extras in the House of Fata Morgana, which is probably going to take like another 2 months by itself. Whenever that Magical Girl Witch Trials ones comes out, I'm going to play that, and that's probably like a 30-hour long game, so that's going to be like 3 or 4 months by itself. This one is also on the list. It's from the creators of Slay the Princess, and it's apparently one of the truest examples of a game where choices matter. Because if you've ever played Slay the Princess, it's one of those games where every choice you make spirals out into like ridiculously different paths. Scarlet Hollow is releasing like episodically, chapter by chapter. And supposedly, like, let's just go down to the reviews, because the reviews will probably spell it out better than I can. Let's see if it talks about it. Basically, apparently, like, every choice you make, it records. There we go. One of, if not the best of choice-based games to have ever done it. It knocks every other game that puppets to have choices that matter all the way out of the park. In the choices matter department, Scarlet Hollow is one of the few visual novels / role-playing experiences that genuinely and consistently motivates me to replay and do things beyond what either player would want. There's an incredible amount of work here that's put into making every route and roleplay option rewarding. So yeah, basically, apparently, every single small choice you make in this game, it ends up having ramifications later, and it ends up at the point that your save state can have so many different, like, slight tangents where, like, a character will remember things that you did in chapter 1 still at the end of chapter 4 and be affecting how you're able to do things going forward. So yeah, and apparently just, like, they've gone out of their way to make it so that this game, like, every little question that it asks you, every little option that you're given has weight on the story, affects how the rest of the characters treat you, and affects how the story progresses. So this is one I'm very interested in playing someday. Sorry, I didn't even go through the actual story. Your aunt's dead, your cousin hates you, and you're stuck in the dead-end town of Scarlet Hollow. Choose your path through a branching narrative so dense that you'll see less than 1/5 of the game on a single playthrough. You won't be able to save everyone. Good luck and welcome home. The one problem with this one is it's also releasing chapter by chapter, and there's 2 more chapters to come out before it finishes. So it's been a bit slow in that department, because obviously with all of those branching choices going on, the thing is you can replay it a fuck ton of times to see all of the content. Not as good for like a streaming experience. That's more better for like a 100%ing you want to enjoy it kind of thing. But yeah, I want to play this one through like in one long go and see what kind of path we get, and then see if I want to play it through again. But yeah, it looks incredible. The sheer number of paths the story can take is breathtaking. So yeah, that's why every chapter of this game is taking so long to release. It's just 2 developers from Black Tabby Games working on this and doing their best to make it truly make you understand that, like, it's when it says choices matter, it's not like, oh, the outfit will change or like you'll romance a different option. It's genuinely everything you do affects the story to some level. Yeah, it looks interesting. And this is one of the ones where it's like, I'm not going to lie. The artwork has kind of always turned me off of it. But at the same time, just from hearing how much like love has gone into crafting this storyline makes me like, okay, I still kind of got to play it. Twin Peaks meets Gravity Falls and Life is Strange. And yeah, it's like a murder mystery kind of thing going on. I like how they didn't even go into the proper like storyline of the game. There's like this creepy like creature skulking around Scarlet Horror. So yeah, it looks really good. I like that they went a bit more simple with Slay the Princess and kept the idea of like how much the branching paths matter, but make it so that you finish each loop within like half an hour to an hour. This action will have consequences. Yes, the characters will remember that. But yeah, big cast of characters, big old horror thing. So someday we're going to dive into that too. Should also be 7 chapters like Deltarune. Yeah. Chapter 5 just released last Halloween, so we'll see when Chapter 6 comes out. I think the artist is the husband and the rider the wife, and they reversed roles for Slay the Princess. That's kind of cool as well. Slay the Princess was so damn good. You all think Slay the Princess was involved? Scarlet Hollow knocks the doors of the cabin down and says, bet. That's what I've heard. Every single little thing matters. Probably know the answer, but Akami. Yeah, not Akami. Akami I played like way back when it first came out. It's a good game, but probably not something I want to play on stream. As for action-y RPGs, like really the next one I'm thinking of is the remake of Ocarina of Time. Magical Princess? Well, we actually started with that Kyutan. Kyutan, the first thing we loaded up was my wish list and we went through Magical Princess. So yeah, that's already in my cart of like 8 things to buy. And here's my wish list for anyone who wants to see it. We're also buying Opus Prison Peak. Snow White Ashes looks really good. Our Life, Beginning and Always. So many of these are visual novels where it's like my reading list where it's like, someday I'm going to play these. But they're all so long. There's so many of them that it's like, someday I will get to these. Willow Mist. Grave Seasons is coming out in August. Date with Death 2. Zip Up. Sweet Home. Work, Work, Work. This is the one that's made by the people that did A Space Between the Unbound. That's their like next game that's coming out. Silent Road is like a horror one where you drive people around in a taxi and there are ghosts hunting you. Silent Hill Townfall is coming out on late September, which is painful. Magical Princess we're buying, but probably not playing right away. Limbo Break I just added because it looks beautiful. This is another ADV, so it's going to be a visual novel game, but the character designs are just so gorgeous. I kind of fell in love with this, and it's like, we'll see how the storyline turns out, but just based on the artwork, I was like, I kind of need to add this and see where it goes. God Save Birmingham is fun. This one's like, it's Birmingham and there's a bunch of zombies, so it's a medieval like zombie simulator thing where you have to fight zombies using like pitchforks and swords, and you can get armored up and like craft things to survive. So that one looks fun. Prove You're Human I already showed. Revamp, is this the one where you actually play as Dracula? So you play as Dracula and it's a tower survival where you have to defend your Dracula's castle from all the invading humans.
Foolish enough to challenge me.
This one still doesn't have a release date. Dracula looks sexy as fuck too.
Deadlier, bloodier, thirstier.
So yeah, you just like set up your guardians, set up your tower defense, and try to kill all the humans that try to raid your castle. And it just keeps going. It's like roguelike, so you make your castle bigger and bigger and bigger.
Night after night.
It looks so
good. For all eternity.
Might as well call it Belmont Must Die. Yeah, exactly. Why is he hot? Because he's motherfucking Dracula. Why would he not be hot? He should be fine as fuck. But yeah, that looks fun. The VA is popping off in that too. He's doing a good job of Dracula. This one's the Crane Rider's Tale. This is another one that I supported on Kickstarter. It's apparently inspired by like Shansha stories, but it's also going to have like a Dun Mei storyline, which is how they wrapped me in. They advertised it as like a Dun Mei storyline where you just fly around on a crane solving people's problems. But yeah, you give lifts to people around places and like learn different parts of their story and problems that are going on. This probably isn't going to come out for a long time, but the Kickstarter campaign was pretty successful. So they're going to be adding like extra art to it and like telling the story as best they can. So yeah, that should be a fun one. But yeah, apparently it's going to have some Danmei in it too. Unquiet Grey, I think just came out actually. Yeah, June 26th. This came out 3 days ago. So this is by the same people who did Snow White Ashes. It's, yeah, made by Endisis. You can't save him, but what if you could meet him again? Unquiet Grey is a heartbreaking time loop visual novel about a troubled young woman and the kind-hearted musician she loves through countless lifetimes. So yeah, it's tragic love story where you're going through a time loop but unable to save the man that you love. Endisis I really like. They have a really good art style for their games and they do a lot of like gothic horror kind of stuff. I forgot that this came out 3 days ago. Oh yeah, this one uses a different artist actually because the artist was so busy on the one where that suit of armor comes to life. But yeah, this looks really pretty. Endisis mentioned lots of promising looking stuff from them. Yeah, exactly. This one's just a time loop, falling in love with a musician again and again and again and then dying continuously. So that looks like that's going to be nice and sad. I also like how it's like set up like you're just holding a phone to the side. Michelle vibes. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. It kind of looks like Michelle and she doesn't really look like Giselle, but he really looks like Michelle. And the tragic love story being replayed time and time again and not working out feels very Fata Morgana. And I know the person that runs Endisis, their other game was actually heavily inspired by Fata Morgana, the one where the living suit of armor comes to life. The Last Winter Night. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this one's on my list as well. This one's apparently pretty short as well. I think it's only like going to be 4 hours long if we do decide to play it on stream. Yeah, 11,000 words. So that's probably like a single stream worth of stuff. Zanny, what's up, buddy? Not my ass lurking because I know our taste line up pretty close. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just going through my wish list, so actually perfect timing. Valor Mortis. Oh, this is the one that's being made by fuck, what did they do? Yeah, Ghost Runner. The people who did Ghost Runner are doing like a game set like during France's plague era. So yeah, rise from the death as a former soldier of Napoleon's army, wield supernatural powers, battle horrifying monsters, and unravel a conspiracy that threatens all of humanity. Look at the gameplay in this one. Also, hi Zanny. I feel like you're going to really like the look of this game. So it's like Ghost Runner, but set in medieval France. With like magic and still like running up walls and slicing people from above and shit like that. Zombie French soldiers.
Your life, the lives of your sons. The line between victory and defeat.
Also, I can't hear Rise from the Dead without thinking of just a Soulsborne game, but this isn't. This is just an action RPG.
If you had within you power, terrible and divine, to destroy your enemies, break their will. Would you have the strength, the resolve to wield it?
It's a big sword. I feel like this is a very Zanny game, actually.
Could you sacrifice everything?
You get like wall running and platforming.
For your country. For your empire.
Looks so good.
For your emperor.
Ghost Runner was very, very satisfying when it came to like the movement and the murdering things. Just cozy in my bed on a JP trip night now. Thought I had fallen asleep to my favorite Reaper. Aw, thank you. I hope you're resting good. This one looks absolutely wild. It does. That studio, the One More Level guys, they create such good games. Ghost Runner 1 and 2 were both like so action-packed and so fun. I don't even remember what Sleepover is. It's a visual novel, apparently. Cosmic horror visual novel about the last 2 humans alive. After the entire population of Earth mysteriously vanishes, the sole survivor, Yuna, struggles to find meaning in an empty world. After a mysterious girl appears at her front door, the two begin their final night together. Right. I remember this one kind of reminded me of Saya no Uta, from the look of it. Except Yuri. Looks too realistic visually for me. That's my one problem with Valor Mortis. Like, some of the animations on the characters look a bit clunky too. Is it Yuri? I don't know yet, because it's still to be announced when it comes to the date. But yeah, everyone disappears except for some other girl that appears outside your bedroom. So, psychological horror visual novel. Feels like it's got to be Yuri coded. Sleepover. But again, more visual novels. Most of the games I end up wanting to play are visual novels. Food Devils, I didn't actually show you guys the trailer for this one. I just showed you some of the sexy devils in it. But yeah.
I'm always 3 moves ahead.
So you bring devils into battle. Some of them have great designs, some of them have silly designs. But it's like a tactics RPG where you kill your enemies and then you collect their meat and then you eat them.
Unless you want to be hunted.
Plus the devils are kind of sexy. So yeah, there's visual novel elements and like dating in it as well. I don't know if it has full-on mature themes. Let me check if it has a mature warning. Because I kind of hope so. I mean, look at that. Look at that. No, it doesn't have a mature warning, which is surprising considering like some of these shots with like guys in the bathtub and just the spider lady looking so fine. That looks like she's in a wedding dress, man. Big old bull man lifting you up while you blush to eat some of the donuts off his horn. It looks like it's going to be a fun time. And it's not gacha, despite the fact that it looks like it should be. I've seen 10 times worse than that. Yeah. Kind of hoping it gets like a mature version too. But yeah. The mechanics almost look like a gacha game, even though it's not gacha. It should be a lot of fun to actually play. And cook your enemies. Is there a rating for this game? Not yet. So maybe they're still deciding, actually.
There's no monster I cannot cook.
Let's go. Chop, chop, chop.
Maybe they're not sure if they're gonna make it like mature rated or just keep it to like NC. Well, right, NC-17 is pretty bad. Not quite mature rated. Want to be the blonde girl on that image? I feel you, man. I feel you.
Just as I planned.
And the voice acting sounds pretty good.
Even in calm waters, I am the tsunami.
We can stack donuts on it. You can penetrate anything with those. Always bet on Doomed Yuri. Yeah. Still barely Pride Month too, so that's good. But yeah, looks like Doomed Yuri. This one just got announced recently, so this one probably won't be out for a while. It's Shueisha Games, so it shouldn't be AI, but yeah, some of these visuals look very trippy, man. So this one looks very interesting to me. It's definitely a psychological horror. I'm hoping it comes out for Spoopy Month. Unme is an adventure game where you guide a girl harboring multiple souls within her body through an unsettling mental labyrinth, engaging in dialogue with each soul while making the harrowing choice of which to keep and which to erase in your escape attempt. So it's like fantasy version DID and psychological horror, which is going to be a hell of a combination. Kind of like Senua. No, this one, you literally, like, the different souls are fighting for control of her body. And you decide which ones get to actually control the body and which ones you just basically delete and sacrifice. The visuals look real creepy in this one. Look at the creepy nurses, man. I don't like the way they follow you with their heads, even backwards. The voice acting's really good too. And the faces are very uncanny. This is either going to be amazing or a trash Kuso game. And either way could be fun for a stream. Fun times. I'm gonna guess that's the decision of like which soul to purge at that point. Interesting. Yeah. Either bet would probably be worth it. Exactly. I'm hoping it's an actual good game with an interesting storyline that treats it in an interesting way. But if it's just a Kuso game with a lot of like jump scares, can still be fun for a good like quick stream. Oh lord, hopefully they don't pull a Silent Hill F. It still triggered me from the trypophobia mentions. Oh, I don't know, man. Some of those like flower scenes and stuff look like they're going to trigger a lot of people. And then obviously like the mainstay games that all got released at the same time. Castlevania Belmont's Curse, going to be amazing, coming out in October. Fable not coming out till February of next year, but that looks so sick. What's when Sirens Fall? Oh, this is like a Silent Hill kind of spin-off kind of thing. I don't know if this is actually going to be any good. I just remember this showed up on my Twitter feed. Guys, did you know? Wait, who was it who made this? Oh, the people who made Needy Girl Overdose are making a game where you're just obsessed with your sister. The one by the Needy Streamer team, yeah. A dark visual novel created by the team behind Needy Girl Overdose. Overly sensitive to other people's emotions, the protagonist, a light novel writer, develops the ability to read minds, only to be driven even deeper into isolation. His sole remaining comfort is his younger sister. Gifted yet lonely. This game is probably going to be fucked up as shit, and I am so here for it. The team who made Needy Girl Overdose, making like a syscon visual novel where the main guy can like read other people's minds and is like, I must protect my sister from everyone. This is going to be a crazy ride, man. Oh, God. Fun times. Another Andy and Lele. I doubt it, because I doubt she's actually going to reciprocate his feeling. But yeah, he can actually read other people's minds, and that's why he hates humans so much. He can tell what they're thinking. But I don't know if that's actually going to be him actually able to read other people's minds, or if it's just a form of psychosis, essentially, and him imagining he can read other people's minds. But yeah, as you can see, man's been guarding his sister rather aggressively. Needy Streamer Overdose has an anime adaptation too. Yeah, and it's added so much crazy shit into it. The rhythm game that the Needy team made is effing fire and messed. It's called Union. I saw that Union one. I was not interested in it. It looks okay. I've just got so many Yandere games on here, man. Flip Flop Fury, I saw people talking about how excited they were as like a Chancla lover. Yeah, this is Chancla the game. It looks like a dumb little fun time. This is probably going to be like a one-off stream someday when it comes out. It's exactly what you think it is. You just throw flip-flops at people to kill them. That's all the game is. You just control the flip-flop through the air and wreck people. Ten out of 10 game. Also, what a vibe shift. Ladam and SEA pals arise. Hell yeah. It's time for the Chancla. So yeah, that's going to be a one-off, probably like 3 to 4 hour long game. It's going to be silly little break from all the other serious shit that we play. And I love that that's in the middle of fucking all these horror games and all of these like yandere and murderous games. I won't show you like many of these other ones. This one was the interesting one where I'm not sure whether it's going to be really good or really bad. It unfortunately uses AI as well. But for now, it's saying that it's using AI just in the early trailers, and they're all going to be like removed from the actual thing. But basically, it said like it wanted to get out a demo version with AI translation and using like a couple of assets just for the demo, but none of them are going to exist in the actual released game. But yeah, this one, you only wanted to save them, but in the psychological horror visual novel, a teacher's kindness may become the thing that breaks his students. So you're a teacher who is going to like visit the students who have stopped coming home, who have stopped coming to school. They've become agoraphobic and locked themselves up in their houses. And it looks fucking terrifying. So yeah, this game is either going to be very uncomfortable and something that I never want to touch, or something terrifying in exactly the right kind of way that I do want to see. But yeah, basically, psychological horror, terrifying. I'm going to get away from that because, like, yeah. Fire Song. The song does sound good as well, but we'll see. It's either going to be a very fun time or like a time I do not want to go anywhere near. We'll see when the actual content warnings come out. Lily's World. I forget which Pupal recommended this like a couple of days ago. But yeah, it's like, it's set in like 90s kind of using AIM, AOL, instant messenger kind of time period. Lily was an ordinary teenager in 2004 and you just found her laptop. Read her diary, message her friends, and piece together what happened to her before it's too late. But you're not the only one with access to a computer. A fourth wall breaking psychological horror experience featuring Lily Pichu. So I'm imagining Lily Pichu is going to be the voice acting one. I think Ying suggested it. Yeah, this one sounds good. It sounds like a mixture of... There was that movie, I think it's called Searching or Finding or something. There's one where it was like a father looking for his daughter after she went missing, and he was able to access her iPhone and like try to put together what happened to her. But yeah, this one looks like it's going to be really interesting. Also, the fact that it says fourth wall breaking, I'm a little bit worried about that, if it's going to have like a similar thing to some of those other games that like messes with your computer a little bit. I forgot who streamed this a while ago. It's not out yet. So if they streamed it, I guess they only streamed the demo for now. But yeah, they don't even have like a release date for this one just yet. Simulacra, I think, was the name of the phone game. Yeah, I was talking about the movie. Simulacra is a pretty good game. Simulacra 1 is a good game. Simulacra 2 and 3 slowly get worse as they go on. Number 1 was genuinely a really good game. But there was a movie, I'm pretty sure... I forget the name of the actor who was in it. But yeah, there's a really good movie that's based around that. It is called Searching. Thank you very much, Dev Cruiser. Yeah, that one's really good. May I recommend Hypnospace Outlaw? Actually, Frederick Knudsen already suggested that one to me. It's not something I'm going to play anytime soon, but yeah, it's definitely something I want to get into eventually. Hosey was another one that was just like suggested relatively recently. It's just a cozy like house renovation simulator where you go around, stop showing me live streams. You just renovate houses and then sell them on. So yeah, that looks like a comfy time. And then I found this other game series called Broken Law that I'm kind of interested in playing, but we're going to save those for spoopy season. Kaiject looks really fun. This is one where you go around, you're the cleanup crew for after kaiju have been destroyed. Like, this is after kaiju have been killed. You go in and like harvest their organs. You harvest their organs, you get like materials out of them, you use them to craft better like weapons and stuff. So yeah, you just take down like what's left of a kaiju after they've been killed and just use them to craft new resources and keep digging into new kaiju. It's exploring giant bodies. Free Shepherd, yeah, this one's cute. This one is just a cute little game where you're a sheepdog trying to protect your sheep. Like the Pacific Rim Aftermath. Yeah, like Pacific Rim 2, essentially. But yeah, this one's Free Shepherd. You're just a puppy trying to protect his flock, and there's some sort of like sci-fi evil going on in the background. It looks really beautiful. I wish this was out already. You're just a puppy doing your best, being a little shepherd. Look at him do his little play bow. He's so stretchy. And then, yeah, there's all this creepy shit going on in the background. Looks like alien technology. So yeah, that one's not going to be out for a while still. It's only got a 2027 date, but I've already added that to my wish list because it's like, that looks like it's going to be a fun time. This one, I was actually going to ask either Zanny or Ash to play with me. So Zanny, if you're still here, hey, you want to play a silly little game where you escape from the moon?
That's how Montella became a trillionaire company.
I've heard it described as just like the Portal 2 mysteries without like portals. So yeah, it's just co-op adventure puzzle game. We have to use communication and like get through issues. So yeah, very simplistic. Nothing like groundbreaking, nothing new. Sometimes you just gotta poop.
You flushed 7 times in a row. Should we call medical or plumbing?
Yeah, so we might play that like someday. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Yeah, I've been in a very sci-fi mood recently. That one looks like a silly little one. And then again, more of my, this is another Otome game. This one looks cool. Hospitalized for a mental contagion, you undergo therapy with an android. Experience love, pain, and control as your choices shape his fate and decide your own reality. So yeah, you're basically like being hospitalized by this android who seems like he has a bit of a yandere and controlling streak. The visuals look really good. I like his character design. The art style is fantastic. Look at the little head pat. Aww. Look, he's so blushy. He's definitely not going to murder us, guys. He's definitely not going to chain us to the bed. I've been following this game? Hell yeah. Birds of a flock, man. The robot is out of stamina. So yeah, cute little dating game, which this is definitely going to have some sadistic evil shit going on. I'm scared. You should be. He's just a baby? Yeah, he's... Oh no. He's trying to kill you. There's also this cool thing, like, yeah, you get to actually, like, correct him, play around with, like, inside his body and stuff, which is pretty cool as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one whenever it comes out as well. Mainly because of the art style, but, yeah, it's got a good amount of, like, body horror as well. As you can see in the, like, main visual, he's got, like, blue blood pouring out of his mouth. A lot of touching involved, a lot of... So yeah, if you want to see me play a BL game kind of soon, whenever this one releases, this will be our next BL game. He's so pretty. And he messes with your mind and body. But it's okay. He's the android sent by Cyberlife. He'll surely never hurt us. I think the lesson of this stream is that if you want Kushan to play your game, bait him with art. That's the only problem. Like, people recommend me so many good visual novels, and it's like, yes, that sounds awesome. Now, here's the other 12 visual novels I already have in my wish list for as soon as they release. It's like that one, that one's not even like had a release date announced yet. And it was just like, I saw some of the visuals on Twitter and I was like, okay, wish list. This one has also just like been blowing up. This one drops, yeah, next month. This one sounds really cool. So in this one, you're the sole survivor and your party has been annihilated. They are broken and you can only save one in this RPG that mixes deck builder roguelike gameplay with cute and twisted anime visual novel narrated. Get ready for high lethality, unforgiving random events, and instant retries. So this one, basically, your party's already been defeated. They're already like lost against the Demon King kind of thing. And yeah, you get a chance to save one of them and pull them out with you. But by doing that, you're going to abandon all of the rest of your adventuring party. So it looks like it's going to be very emotional and you're going to have to do like multiple like playthroughs again to see like which one. They probably all have good reasons to be saved and they're all like classic tropes of JRPG characters. The hero who lost the ability to speak. The mage who lost her magic. The warrior who became a doll. And the priestess who might have lost her sanity. I think she became the evil one. I think she's possibly the big bad at this point, even though she used to be in your party. So yeah, this one looks fun. It's like a cute little adventuring party who went through a dungeon together. And now they're all gonna die, except you get to save one, and the weights of your choices will decide how much of a monster you are. Obvious red herring character. It does feel a bit too obvious, so who knows? Maybe they're setting her up to be the bad guy when really she's got to be the ultimate, like, way to save things. Bad End Theater is a cute short game. I think I've heard of that one. That's the one where you die a fuck ton of times, right? Seems like a Danganronpa riff-off with the pink blood and all. Danganronpa can't even make a good Danganronpa game anymore. Just because it has pink blood doesn't make it Danganronpa. They've been doing that for decades in visual things to hide the murder. It doesn't even have the same visual style, and it's not a killing game. If you had said, like, the other, like, magical girl murdering game was a Danganronpa mid-off, I mean, at least that one's a killing game. This one's just very different. I get what you mean by the pink blood, but the pink blood is really all there is that's similar. It's completely different. May I recommend In Stars and Time? It's not long, plus on sale right now. It's an RPG with a pretty solid premise and story, simultaneously wholesome and emotional. Okay. In Stars and Time. Boop, ba-da, boop. Live with the ever-present burden of being trapped in a time loop only you can know about in this turn-based RPG. Create a better future for you and your friends. Find hope where there is none left. Pray to the stars and free yourself from time. Be surprised, Sensei? I've seen hundreds of people ripping them off. Yeah, plus there's a whole genre of games nowadays just called Fangan, which is mostly, unfortunately, full of horrible people. They never get to finish a Fangan because someone in the community does something horrible. Tremendous tree. Jesus. I was going to say, this is looking a lot more happy-go-lucky than I expected. Then the action kicked in. Oh, it's a time loop one again. This feels like Bad End Theater all over again. Those classic JRPG sound effects, man. That's a big, big bat. See, this one has a pretty unique art style. I quite like that. What's the actual storyline about, though? It doesn't really say. What would you do if you were forced to relive your failures over and over again? In Stars and Time tells the story of Sifrin and their adventurer friends, a found family bound together by fate in order to end the tyrannical reign of an evil king. But as victory is just within the party's grasp, a tragedy occurs. The clock resets and they have to do it all over again. Oh, so you get to the end and then it literally just resets before you even get to do it. Oof. As Sifrin's the only one who notices this loop, each new start wears away at his cheerful veneer, yet he keeps going in hopes he can end this temporal tragedy once and for all. In Stars and Time is a time-looping RPG adventure. With each loop, Sifrin gains a new perspective on the world around them, opening up new solutions to puzzles and allowing them to make better choices in conversation. Equip memories as armor. Pray to the change god to improve your team's capabilities each loop, and challenge deadly foes to rock, paper, scissors as Sifrin seeks the troop. That sounds pretty fucking sick, actually. Let me check how long this one is. Yeah, no, that one... Art style is unique, not like the most beautiful thing, but it definitely like holds itself to a specific style. It's a bit like classic cartoon mixed with like chibi anime. I like the idea of the main character originally being like happy-go-lucky, but being broken down over time by seeing their friends die and die again. The mechanics sound interesting, so yeah, let me just check. In Stars and Time. How long to beat? 21 hours! Ah, shit. Well, that would be about 6 streams. That's... I don't think that's going on the list for now. I think that's one of the ones where it's like, maybe someday if we think about it again someday, but I'm not really looking for like a long form game for right now. Memories as Armor? Yeah, no. I was hoping this was going to be like a 6-hour game, maybe. How long was Amori? I think even Amori was only about 15 hours, and that one felt like it dragged quite a bit. Characters do look interesting. Maybe next year if you have more time, maybe. But then there's always new games releasing. But yeah, no, it looks like it would be a fun time. It's just, yeah, right now I don't want to commit to any long games when we're about to go into Expedition 33 and have like a lot less time. If you don't mind a horror RPG maker, I would recommend Look Outside. Kind of long if you want to see all endings. Yeah, probably not for now though. My last recommendation, Good Night Universe. I'm going to look at that one just because of the name of it. That sounds cool. Most deadly game of all? Rock, paper, scissors. Exactly. Good Night Universe. From the creator of Before Your Eyes. Ooh. That one was an interesting one. I never actually played Before Your Eyes, but the mechanic in that one, it looks through your webcam. And basically, like, scenes will play out in front of you. And then every time you blink, like, it tracks your eyes through your webcam. And so every time you blink, it skips a scene. So you have to keep your eyes open to actually watch what's going on the screen. And as soon as you blink, that's it. It's gone. And then you've, like, moved through time to a new scene. So that was a really cool mechanic. So that, knowing that this is made by the same people is interesting. Instantly, like, ooh, interesting. From the creators of Before Your Eyes. You are Isaac, a 6-month-old baby developing mysterious psychic powers. What you want most is to be loved and accepted by your family, but a secretive tech corporation wants you for their own. Sounds evil. Why would they want to kidnap the baby? From the publishers of Walking Dead. Eh?
Look at you. Aren't you just as cute as a button?
Why is the crib?
I was something called a baby.
Why is the crib in the middle of a field? This looks adorable.
Just grown faster than my body. The rest of me would catch up.
What do you think you'll be? What will he grow into?
What do you think, buddy?
He's clearly got some stuff like
puppy.
Heads up, some baby rage he can't get out.
Oh, hell yeah. Free toys.
Become crystal clear. I wasn't just Mama's perfect baby. But if I wasn't that, then what the hell was I?
That music's really cool too. I fed the dog. Oh, it's such an old man dog. No, don't throw the puppy. He was doing okay.
I have to go now. But don't worry.
This is trippy, man.
They will find you, and they will take care of you.
What the hell?
And then, when you're ready, they will get you home.
Uh-oh.
Aw, don't give me that look. You two will get along great.
Oh my god. What a switch up from the comfy beginning.
Baby boy.
Let's just agree that you're anything but normal.
Okay, that looks kind of amazing. I'm surprised I never heard of this. Huh. That was a noisy ass car. The baby? I know, they kidnapped the baby. Let me check how long this one is. Good Night Universe. How long to beat? Okay. Yeah, about 4 hours. We could do that in one long stream or 2 short streams. That's not bad at all. That's going on the list. Good name for it too. Yeah, the name was instantly interesting to me. I saw that name and I was immediately like, Good Night Universe. That sounds like a lot of evil going on. Good Night Universe. Okay. The web says it takes around 8 hours, but can I recommend again A Town of Nier? It's a BL game and it's 50% off now. Have I looked up that one before? Same reason why I recommend Signalis so much earlier too. Hope you have fun with it off stream whenever you get to it, Sensei. That's probably the last recommendation for me. No worries, Hound. Thank you for recommending. Yeah, Signalis was one that I was interested in when it first came out. But the more I looked into it, the more I realized it's not just got to be a good game for streaming. It's one of those ones where I would definitely be interested in the storyline, but it looks very slow. Okay, what was that other one? Crap. Town of Nie. The protagonist is a young man named Hisora, who works several blue-collar part-time jobs. Is this a visual novel? It's probably a visual novel. One day he suddenly finds himself lost in a strange world. This is an otherworldly boys' love fantasy in which Hisora will risk his life to find a way back to his own world. Okay. Zombilica. It's only got 32 reviews. What's wrong with his face? Okay, I like the style of this one. They've just got flowers rolling over their face. I like how down to earth these designs are. It's kind of hard to distinguish the guys, but they all look like real characters. Shit, that's a big cast too. This looks so classic, man. I'm gonna look up who the artist for this was after this, because this looks like such classic BL art style. Inu Denkyu. Do I know that name? Yukiri no. Okay, these are the characters. Shizu Toritani. Oh, that was the cast list. Damn it. I thought I'd recognize the name Inu. Looks like a 2010s yaoi manga style. It really does, man. Oh, God, that's an actual character. I thought that was like a creepy dream moment. What does this remind me? Oh, my. I swear. Okay, who's the fucking artist? I need to know. This is a world character, main character. No, not characters. Staff. Inu Denkyu. I swear to God. No, original concept. Okay, illustrator. Mikiri no. Mikiri no. Mikiri no. Japanese manga artist. Found out her blood type. Yeah, tell me what she's published. Wow, why is my anime list so slow nowadays? Oh my God, she's done so much. Ju-on! Was that the one? That's just the curse. No, okay. Inferno, Hikari. Have I heard of Inferno? Club Crime. Okay, you guys, if you guys, oh, Stranger? Is that Atelier Stranger? No. Okay. She's done Neo Kitsurigi F, Stranger Muko Hadan, Jikan Akima Jibutsu, Misanthrope Nakanijo, Mukuro Chandelier, Ju-on. Is that an actual adaptation of the movie? There's a manga adaptation of the Japanese horror movie. That's crazy. She did the official adaptation of The Grudge. That's wild. Inferno, Hikari, Watashi to Kawareta Kutetsuki. I think I've heard of that one. Pika Pika Kachiku, Watashi ga Suyoku Shitai Kami, Club Crime, and Mekai Banashi. It's so confusing because I'm looking through these. Watashi to... No, My Broken Vampire. Misanthrope no Kanajo. I don't think I've ever actually read any of these, but the art style looks so familiar. So strange. So strange. But yeah, beautiful art style. How long is this game is my next question. Oh dear God. The Town of Nie. How long to beat? So how long ago did this come out? It has barely any reviews. 2024. Damn. Nobody really played this game. 30 hours. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play this one on stream. I think this artist made covers for drama CDs. It has that style. I can't think of any of the manga off my head, but there's just so many. It's not even necessarily BL manga. It's a combination of BL manga and shoujo manga, where if you like, there's just so many I can think of where it's like, I'm sure there are so many that look so much like this. It's only coming out next year. The demo is out though. Oh, it's just the demo. It says just buy the town of Nier. No, I think it's out. Unless Ito Musubi. But How Long to Beat knows how it's 30 hours. So unless the demo's 30 hours long, it's already out. Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket's kind of got a similar style. Honestly, just, yeah, a lot of like early 2000s, like shoujo and BL had this kind of look to them. I haven't heard of this BL manga before. She must be fairly new. She doesn't do much BL. She's done a couple of BL, but it looks like she mostly does shoujo stuff. Toronto is an upcoming interrogation game where aliens are trying to visit Earth and you're trying to uncover their intentions. So yeah, no, this isn't one that we're going to play on stream. It's super long. If it's 30 hours just to play, if you're just like reading it without voice acting, this would be like 80 hours of stream content. At like 4 hours of gameplay per stream. Oh God, we're talking 4 divided by 80. 20. We're talking 20 streams to finish this game. It says that you beat it in 8 to 9 hours. It's probably 8 to 9 hours per route. And then like, yeah, 5 to 6 guys routes. So yeah, you could probably do like 1 guy's route in like 3 streams. It looks cute. That's a very nice one. Is that a food bowl or is that like a cleaning thing? Either way, I see why you suggested this to me. Art style is great. It's not something we're going to play on stream. Sensei, how about To the Moon? Nah, I've already played that game like 3 times. I don't plan on playing that again, to be honest. It's lovely to hear Laura Shikihara in it though. But Sensei the BL, but the 40 hours. Where was the other one? Somebody suggested something. Oh, Donutal. That one sounded interesting. Donutal. Alien conversation adventure where conversation is your only weapon. Whoa, they're cool looking aliens too. Awaken from 150-year-old cryo sleep. Oh, it's Arc System too. You're suddenly appointed as a chief extraterrestrial counselor at the spaceport. Interview the aliens visiting Earth and uncover their true intentions. This sounds fascinating. It's like Papers, Please, but with aliens. Really cool artwork. That cyborg's sexy. First contact evaluation. Oh my God. In 200 years, we get all kinds of different aliens coming to visit us. Then there's just a furry cat girl. So many of them look... Yeah, of course you went for the furry cat girl first. I bet you did. Begin inspection. I wonder why they went for that alien. So funny. Yeah, all the other ones are like proper alien-like, and then there's... fucking Rule 63 Anubis over here. That's a tree man. I like Groot. Flying Groot is awesome. That's one of the statues from Easter Island. Determine compatibility with Earth. I have a feeling, yeah, she's going to get along real well on Earth. No, don't kick her out. Please. Impact of your evaluation. You could take them out for meals? Yo! She's gonna eat so many people. Black markets expand rapidly to serve extraterrestrials. This looks sick. This really is Papers, Please, but with aliens. Honestly, I think they need more horny aliens. We get a cute cat girl, and I'm not gonna lie, I know there's gonna be some people that are gonna be like... Yeah, there's going to be some people who are into this. There are going to be some people that are into the floating tree creature. They need a sexy man to counteract the cat girl. Cyborg man, pretty damn fine as fuck too, don't get me wrong. He's a cyborg man. He's not one of the aliens. This thing, this xenomorph queen looking baddie, kind of badass too. This is a Monster Fricker game. This is added to my wish list. It's not out yet, but thank you. People would be like, hear me out. For this thing, 100%. I didn't see him in the actual trailer. That's a hear me out right there. That's full of tentacles and it's dick shaped. Okay, you know what? This game knows exactly what it's doing. This game looks fucking awesome. This is the best recommendation we've got all day that I've never heard of. Oh my god. This one's name's Pupal. He's practically a pupa. This is a cute little alien. This is what I mean. So many of them look like cute little aliens, and then there are some where you're like, oh, I see what the designer was into. But just the fact that you like choose who you let into Earth and see like what kind of effect it has, it feels like it's got to be paper please in a funny way. Sibling Pupal? Hell yeah. That thing's definitely a hear me out. Oh my god. Yeah, no, they don't have any like good shots of this creepy Cthulhu tentacle monster mouth thing. It's like half Cthulhu and half what are the brain suckers called in Dungeons and Dragons? I forget the name of them. They eat your brain out of the back of your skull. Anyway, yeah, Sibling Pupal. Arc System Works don't miss, even outside of fighting games. I didn't know they did anything other than fighting games. That's why I'm like thrown through a loop. I'm like, the guys who do fucking King of Fighters? Double Dragon, Guilty... Oh, it's Guilty Gear, not King of Fighters, my bad. They do Puzzle Bubble? Oh. They've done other visual novels too. That looks adorable. I only knew them about, like, yeah, fighting games. River City Girls. What the hell? Dungeon Fighter. Damn, Strive looks beautiful. Don't hurt me for mentioning the wrong game, by the way. The King of Fighter fans are going to have my head for that one. Who makes King of Fighters, then? Mind Flayer. Thank you. Yeah, Cthulhu X Mind Flayer. That's what that guy is. With a little bit of, like, just giantism thrown in him as well. SNK. SNK Arc System Works. Yeah, okay. Shit. Capcom versus SNK. That makes sense. Sucker for Love, I've already played Outer Flower. Sushi Ben, I'm not a fan of. I saw that before. Mind Hack, I am actually kind of interested in. When does this... Okay, this one doesn't have a release date yet. It's just coming out sometime this year. We're definitely going to play this when it comes out. Great recommendation. Shocked I've never heard of that one. That first one. Prisoner of the Mayfly Kingdom. Let me have a look at that one. Mayfly Kingdom makes me think of like a kingdom full of people that die really quickly too. Prisoner of the Mayfly. This doesn't exist. Do I have to take the Chinese from that? Mind Hack? Yeah, Mind Hack looks pretty cool. I'm not sure when we're going to play that, but we'll play that someday. What is this? Oh, this is a different... Or is this the same game? It's got mixed reviews. Was Prisoner of the Mayfly Kingdom just like the translation of this, essentially? 14 from across the world are abruptly abducted to the isolated structure dubbed Ephemera Manor. They're strangers but now forced to partake in an ancient and eerie ritual. The Feather Burning Rite. A blood-stained drama spanning millennia has silently unfolded. Oh, the translation is bad. So we probably can't play this one anyway. Prisoner of the Ephemeral Kingdom. Got you. This game is a work of fiction, includes adaptations of religious texts, folklore stories, and various cultures. This is a visual novel that interweaves ancient Chinese sacrificial rites, history, suspense, and horror. Interesting. It's got very nice character designs. Wait. What? Wait. Everyone looks so fantasy, and then suddenly it's just two kids that look like school kids. And I guess those are the main characters? Oh no, okay, everybody suddenly looks modern. It's just we had some very interesting looking characters at the beginning. This game contains depictions of murder, death, blood, violence, bodily injury, and corpses, as well as mild use of strong language. The narrative also touches on the theme of suicide, revenge. Okay. Why is it mixed reviews? Why don't people like it recently but liked it before? That's weird. Click on the stuff like this, it's actually translated into English. There's a languages section on the Steam page, but when half the page, the game title and most of the production materials is traditional Chinese, I harbored a few doubts. There's a language select in the top right of the file screen, swap your language. First section of the game was translated decently well, and I checked up the character selection. You can select between a male and female persona, and I didn't notice too many issues other than grammatical errors. Likely that there's a few jank later on, but I figured if you're reading this review, you're already anticipating that. While this game is translated fully into English, it uses machine translation. Thus, there are many errors that can associate with MTL. Pronoun switching, different spellings of foreign names. If you can get past this, the story is very engaging. So it's not got a great translation. That's our MCs. I figured that was the MCs just from the way they were like put next to each other with a male and a female one. Yeah, I figured. Did you plan to play A Date to Die For? What's A Date to Die For? I feel like I've heard of that. Ooh, I like the line of color going over them too. This doesn't look half bad. It's interesting not being able to tell whether it is like modern or classic. But yeah, it looks like one of the nonary games or something like that. Big cast of characters, lots of freaky shit going on. Sacrificial rituals. But yeah, if the translation that bad, probably not. Date to Die For and Crash Landing are the newer chapters of Sucker for Love. Oh, those ones. Not planning on playing them just yet. The one from A Date to Die For. Oh god, some of those visuals are crazy. This does look like a fun game. I hope it gets a proper translation someday. But yeah, let me check out Crash Landing. What is that? Because the main character in A Date to Die For just didn't look interesting to me. Ah. Hailey crashes into your apartment. Feed Hailey's fire to save the world in this horror comedy visual novel. Not planning on it right yet. Maybe some other day. You ever heard of A Short Hike? I have. I have. It looks cute. It's not something that I want to play anytime soon, but yeah, it looks pretty adorable. We're probably going to wrap up this stream now anyway. We were going to do a Switch thing. Shit. My Switch actually turned off because I had it on for so long. But yeah, we spent too much time on the Steam thing. The only thing I really wanted to buy from the Switch store anyway was probably Catherine Full Body. But yeah, now I'll ask you guys what we should play for this coming week. Oh, Unicorn Overlord's down to real cheap as well. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway. So yeah, we'll add Catherine Full Body to this text thing. Xenoblade? Oh, I'm not committing to a Xenoblade game. Xenoblade 3 looks amazing, but I know the things that happen, like the twists that happen in it, unfortunately. But that looks good. Xenoblade 1 and 2. I wasn't a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was okay. 3 looks amazing, but yeah, I got spoiled on it, so... Catherine Full Body. And screw it, I'll just play the trailer for that one. Let me load up Catherine. Search/browse. Catherine. That will switch. Boom, boom, boom. to Switch. Switch to Switch. So yeah, you guys can watch the trailer. Do they not have a trailer? Wait, what? They don't have a... Are you kidding me? Nintendo, what are you doing? Why would you not have a... They have trailers for all their other games. Basically, we talked about it earlier. It's an Atlas game, so it's made by the people that made Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. This is Catherine with a C. She's the longtime girlfriend of this character, Vincent, with the black curly hair. Then he meets Catherine with a K, which is this much, much younger woman who starts flirting with him. And yeah, it's just, he starts to have nightmares where he appears in this world where he's a sheep in his underwear and has to climb boxes and try to escape. And there's all kinds of psychological horror going on where he's trying to decide between his longtime girlfriend, the very young girl who's suddenly flirting with him, as well as a Catherine with a Q I know nothing about because I didn't play the original game. So yeah, that's Catherine. It's like an adult, like mature fantasy game where you're just basically deciding whether to cheat on your girlfriend. Vincent is top 3 characters you love to hate. Yeah, he needs to grow up, but he's a very believable character. Can I ask though, is there a chance that you'll maybe play Shin Megami Tensei? No. There are very few long RPGs that I'll actually be down to play anytime soon. When Persona 6 comes out, yes. Persona 6 we're going to dive into. Up until then, I'm not planning on any of the other like Megami Tensei games or Persona games or even Metaphor. Metaphor looks great as well, but no, not anytime soon. So yeah, that's our games list. As for games that we could actually play sometime soon, can't believe I'm seeing this game after more than 10 years. I know. I got that way back when it first released. Was it? I can't remember whether it was PS2 or PS3. I almost want to say it's PS2. I got the special edition that came with the underpants. It came with like Vincent's heart-covered underpants. But yeah, to play like a really long RPG, you just kind of have to be really committed when it comes to streaming. Streaming offline, playing games offline is easy. You can play them for like 8 hours to go. You can catch like 2 hours here or there. You just play when you're having fun. Meanwhile, playing on a stream means committing to weeks and weeks and weeks of like doing the same stream again and again and again. And anytime one fan misses it, they don't want to come back for the next one. So it is kind of, you have to be down for the long term, and like your old fans kind of get bored if they don't like the game, if it's like taking up too much of your time in their opinion. It is just like, yeah, pragmatically it hurts your algorithm. It majorly hurts your algorithm, yes. And it also just, it can become quite stressful when there are new games coming out that you're interested in and you're like, but I still have that other thing that I'm on like part 12 out of 32 on. That kind of thing. So yeah, you kind of have to like really commit to, I'm going to lock into this game for like several weeks in a row and realize that it's not going to be a great time for everyone. Certain people are really going to love it. A lot of people are going to absolutely hate the fact that you aren't just doing a new silly game every week and like collabs and other stuff like that. Anyway, okay. 1000 Times Resist is probably going to be about 3 streams, so we could finish that in literally all of the 3 streams. Expedition 33 we're not doing right away. That's going to be like a long-term game. Magical Princess we could play as a couple one-offs. Honestly, I don't think that would be great. I'm going to tick the games that are probably good ideas to do over the next week. So I'm going to just add a that. I'm going to add 4 lines to things and see which ones people actually want to play. Magical Princess, probably not the best idea. We could. Opus Prism Peak is another one that's going to take like 3 streams, so that's a possibility. Battle Chef Brigade, I never checked how long that was actually. I don't think. It just looked so cool. Oh no, I did. It takes about 10 hours. 10 hours and it's more of an action RPG. We could do that in like 2 to 3 streams. So I'll add that as well. That's a possibility. Tangle Tower. My God, we did this stream for so long, I'm actually forgetting the ones that we've been doing. Oh, that was the murder mystery one. That's about 5 to 8 hours. That's a possibility. I don't think it's something I really want to play right now, so I'm going to leave that off the list for now. And Roger is just 2 hours long, so that's possible we could just play that as a one-off. Until then is not short enough, I don't think. Let me check. Till then, how long to beat? 20 hours, 16 to 20 hours. Yeah, we're not going to do that one. That's the problem. That's another one that needs a little bit of commitment. Brain Frogos Strike? Yeah, they do. American Arcadia. Oh, that one was the silly little one. Yeah. The one where it's like the Truman Show. That one is about 8 hours. That one's possible. That would probably take 2 streams, maybe 3 streams if we took our time in them. So that's possible. Agree with Chewing. What did Chewing say? That Cooking Creatures game looked neat. Which Cooking Creatures one? Battle Chef Brigade, you mean? That one is on the list. Magical Girl Witch Trials is not out yet. Unheard, I did not do properly. There we go. That one's pretty short. We could do that one. Goodbye Universe is pretty short. Honestly, I don't want to do that one right away either. That one's for like the later list. Catherine Full Body, that's a possibility because I think that's pretty short. From what I remember, that was like 8 hours. Catherine Full Body, how long to beat? Well, shit, 11 to 13 hours, so that probably would take... Oh, for one route. Shit, that's kind of crazy. That game got a lot longer than I remember. I thought that was just like 8 hours to complete. My bad. Creature's Kitchen. Oh, wait, did I not add Creature's Kitchen? Which one was Creature's Kitchen? Oh, the cozy horror one. The one where you're cooking for creatures. I didn't add that one to the list. I thought that looked more creepy. You guys actually want to see that? The animals were cute. Wait, that's a surprising amount of people that wanted to do Creature Kitchen. Okay, let me check how long to beat that is. That might just be a one-off. It doesn't look like it'd be a very long game. Wait, why do they only have the demo? Is this not out yet? Creature Kitchen. Not enough people have played it to actually know how long it is. Okay, the Steam page itself says it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. I see. Okay, so it's a one-off stream kind of one. Okay, we can add that too. 1,000 Times Resist, Opus Prison Peak, Battle Chef Brigade. Okay, I'm going to save the rest of these. Just saving these on a Word document for me to remember for later. And I'm going to tick off the ones that aren't being considered. Send that to myself. Perfect. Okay. So, Expedition 33 is for the long run. Magical Princess. I'll leave that in the running as well, just in case. Battle Chef Brigade, Tangle Tower, not for now. Till then, not for now. Magical Girl Witch Trials, not yet. Goodnight Universe, not yet. Okay, so... Creature Kitchen. Okay, so these are the ones we're considering for now. So which ones are you most interested in? And we'll like use that to narrow it down. If you guys really want Creature Kitchen, that'll probably be like a one-off stream. So we can do that as a one-off stream, and then we still have 2 more streams next week. Hope you get a chance to play Our Life, even if it's offline. It's such a cute game. Yeah, you recommended that one to be a lot. That's actually why it's so solidly in my list. But again, long visual novel, not something I'm going to stream for a while, and probably not something I'm going to play offline for a while. Creature Kitchen and American Arcadia. I think, let me check how long American Arcadia is, because for now we're just seeing like which people's like most interesting in, and then we'll see if we can combine things. There are a couple of these that would take the full 3 streams, but not many. Yeah, American Arcadia is about 8 hours, so we could combine that with Creature Kitchen. Poll? Not yet, because there's too many for a poll. You can only poll 4 at a time, so you just have to use text. Creature Kitchen, Catherine or Creature Kitchen. Yuppie Psycho. Yuppie Psycho a lot of other people have played, but I'm not super into it. Creature Kitchen. Catherine. Okay, 2 for Catherine. 1 for 1,000 times resist. Creature Kitchen. Okay, there's a lot for Creature Kitchen. Only 1 for Magical Princess. Okay. Creature Kitchen's number 1. So, okay, we're going to be down to 3 streams. We're going to play Creature Kitchen this week on Thursday then, I guess. So there we go. Creature Kitchen, number 1. And that, unfortunately, knocks off 1,000 times resist and Opus Prison Peak, because they're both going to take 3. So, Creature Kitchen, we're going to play this Thursday. Catherine Full Body is going to be too long, too. So, yeah, it would be... Magical Princess will probably take 3 just to beat 1 route as well. So, yeah, that pretty much does leave us with American Arcadia and Unheard Voices of Crime and Roger. I'm pretty sure Unheard, wasn't that one pretty short? Unheard Voices of Crime. How long to beat? Yeah, about 4 to 7 hours. So that could be 1 stream or 2 streams. So yeah, you've got 2 more streams. And Roger we could do in 1 stream. American Arcadia would take both. So yeah, Battle Chef Brigade is probably going to be too long for 2 streams as well. So it's really a choice between doing And Roger and Unheard Voices of Crime, or just doing American Arcadia across 2 streams. Forgot, is Unheard a horror game? Yeah, well, mystery game, I would say. I don't know if it's necessarily horror. And Roger can definitely be done in 1. Oh yeah, very casually. It says it's only like 2.5 to 3 hours, and it's not like a visual novel kind of thing, so it won't be like super text heavy, so that'll be like a very short stream kind of thing. Unless Zaddy or Ash can come in clutch and we play that moon game. Yeah, possible. So yeah, between American Arcadia or the 2 others, essentially. I vote Unheard Voices of Crime, and Roger is definitely short. OFF would be more spooky month as my best guess. OFF? What's OFF? Oh, from Shrey. Would you play Off? Oh, I don't even know what Off is. I'd like Catherine, but I know it's going to be long. If we did 3 streams of it, we probably could have finished 1 route, but yeah, we couldn't do that for 2 routes. And Roger, Unheard. Oh, they're actually going pretty... Okay, this time I'm going to have to actually do a poll. Yeah, these are going pretty even now. Unheard and Roger, double and, why not? Or American Arcadia. Which games for next week? Okay. DJ, spin that shit. The poll is on. Now we shall find out. Answering Shrey's question, Sensei, Off is a game and better to save it for Spooky Month. Trust. This game's on the Q2 since it's somewhat beefy. Oh, it's a long one. Let me look that up too. OFF. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I'm the batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. One of the most influential RPGs of the last 20 years has finally come to Steam. Take control of the batter as he seeks to purify an uncanny and hopeless world haunted by specters. This looks super Omori. I know I've been saying that a lot today, and that probably tweaks people the wrong way, the same way that, like, when somebody had said, like, it looked like a Danganronpa thing. Because that was just like, Danganronpa. Danganronpa isn't even, like, that influential. But yeah, it's got, like, the same kind of similar art style and, like, silly little spooky ghost designs. But yeah, kind of reminds me of that. Oh, Omori's grandpa. For some reason that got translated to Omori's grandpa. This game is the biggest inspiration of Omori. Oh, sick. So it is actually like, yeah, Omori was actually paying visual homage to that. Off, Undertale, Omori, and One Shot are the 4 classics of RPG. It's really good, but it can be beefy since it's an RPG. Undertale, Omori? Classics of RPG. I'm pretty sure both Omori and Undertale were heavily influenced by Earthbound, which was like forever ago. I don't know about classics of RPG. Off is very grandpa. It's like 2011. How is 2011 grandpa? You guys are hurting my soul here. 2011 is still baby. Fight me. Oh my god. Yeah, what do you mean classics? I feel old. That kind of hurt, man. That kind of... Depending on the age crew. I guess. Office from 2008. That's a bit better. When I think of classics, I think of games that came out when I was a kid. So I'm thinking of like the SNES era. Oh, that hurt my soul just a little bit. It's like, yeah, no, if I think of classics, I think of SNES games, NES games even. I know there was a bunch of games before that and like arcade classics as well. But yeah, I'm thinking like the first home consoles, the NES, the SNES, the PlayStation 1. Oh. Compared to Omori. No, you're good. I get it now. It was just like, it did kind of hurt my soul a little bit when I first read that. It was like, oh God, I'm so old. It reminded me like recently somebody talking about like the PlayStation 3 being a classic console, and it was like, what? I don't even consider the PlayStation 2 a classic console just yet. It was a nice era of gaming, don't get me wrong, but classic is oof. These are still really close in the poll. Okay, Unheard and Roger are still winning just a little bit, which is cool. It would be nice to have 2 one-offs. The other things next week are both one-offs as well, because we're playing My Little Puppy, which is probably going to make us cry our eyes out, as well as And Roger. This is an interesting combination of games now that I think about it. We're going to play 2 that make us game, one that's like pure emotional, one that's like emotional and comedy. And then we're going to play Unheard, which is like a murder mystery. It's going to be an interesting week. But yeah, it looks like they've defeated American Arcadia. I'm definitely keeping that on my list for like future times though, because that did look like a cool game. The Wii being called retro made me turn to dust. Yeah, that's painful. And the Wii isn't even like... The Wii was like an experimental console, man. Office 6 hours long, but with Sensei's analyzing style, it could be longer. Yeah, that one's not like super high up on my list anyway. It's not on my list right now at all. It looks cute, but it looks like the type of thing that like takes thoughts processes. Because they all share vibes with Earthbound. I mean, Sensei, they were just really popular in 2015. Gotcha. The big 4 of classic 2015 RPGs. Got you. I really think Undertale like overshadowed all of those, to be fair. Undertale feels like it's so massive compared to the other ones. Barbie Project Friendship? No. No Barbie games. 0 Barbie games unless they actually make a good one someday that isn't the horse adventure one, which you can't play on modern consoles. If they do a remaster of the horse one, sure, maybe we'll talk about it. But okay, that's decided. Next week we'll play And Roger, Unheard, My Little Puppy, and we'll have a just chatting stream. Bibble is recommending it too. That makes it even worse. What? There is a Pupal called Bibble the Rizzler. When did this appear? Whose account is this? Which one of you sick fucks? What is this face? What is that face? I didn't even clock the fact that the account was named Bibble the Rizzler. Oh my god, it's been summoned. I don't want it to be summoned. Don't diss me, baby girl. Number 1, don't call me baby girl. I bet this is Mel again. It all comes back to Mel. It all comes back to Mel. You didn't have time for the Fadamoru characters today. Think they've been here for a while? For real? Sensei's gonna ban you. No, I wouldn't ban Bibble. I'm just confused. Spoopy Month came early this year. It did. It did. I've never seen this Pupal before. This is news to me. Anyway. Supposed to be a pair of short streams today. It turned into 2 decent length streams. We're going to wrap up for the day, but thank you guys so much for being here. So yeah, this week we will do... Oh no, I've already forgotten. Creature Kitchen. We'll do Creature Kitchen, and next week we'll do And Roger and Unheard. Creature Kitchen. Unheard. And Roger. Okay. So I've got all those ready to go. Do I have those on my cart? The other games that I'm buying are American Arcadia, Raging... Oh, I already own Raging Loop. Hey guys, it turns out... Like, wait, let me grab this. That's funny. Wait, can I grab this? No, I can't. It shows my PayPal. But no, it turns out I already own Raging Loop. I forgot I'd bought that in the past. This is like my book collecting. It was like, I know I'm going to buy it someday. Let me just remove that. American Arcadia, and Roger, Tango Tower, Battle Chef Brigade, Creature Kitchen, the Opus series, which is actually just Opus Prison Peak, and Magical Princess. So did I... Oh, I have to add Unheard as well. And then, yeah, that's everything we need. Unheard. So, yeah, we're buying 9 games today. And I'm probably going to buy Catherine for myself. I'm not sure if I'll pay that off stream. Honestly, I kind of want to just play Slay the Princess off stream again. So I'll probably do that. I never opened my Switch edition. My physical edition. Buy Unheard. Add to cart. Yes. So the total we spent today was $56, which is going to be about £42, maybe? Yeah, because all my things are still in dollars. But that'll be roughly £42. And I'm going to get 5 summer sale trading cards. Awesome. Really hope you play Catherine on stream. I'd love to see you play that. That's why I'm probably not going to play it offline. I was thinking about it, but I'll probably just buy it because the sale is really good for that one. What price is that down to? Oh, God. Don't tell me it turned off again. Switch, please. Yeah, it's down to $10. So it's 80% off. Yeah, I'm definitely buying that. So yeah, I think I'll just like save that for some time future on stream. Yeah. I was glad to see that drop down in price real low. Not bad, honestly. Yeah, for a game that's that long as well. You buy more games for yourself too? Not for now. I don't really play games offline too often. I more just like watch YouTube videos, movies, and play... not play games. Read books. So yeah. Most of the games I play are on Steam. Stream. That's why it makes it easier for me to like properly indulge in these like things. When the dog is like ready to be weaned off a little bit and like be calm for 3 to 4 hours at a time, that'll be the perfect time for like playing Expedition 33 because I want to play a JRPG. So that is going to be like one of the ones where we lock in, even though... Let me check how long E33 is. Expedition 33. Yeah, anywhere between 30 and 60 hours. Oh my god. The main hour is 30 hours. Average runtime is 47 hours. Completionist is 70 hours. So yeah, that's got to be several weeks. So we're going to lock in on that one. And I think we might... We'll see if Magical Girl Witch Trials comes out. So 75 hours? I don't know. That depends on how much I enjoy the story. That's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to be like just playing the world as it is, or if we are going to hit like every corner of that world because I'm interested in the characters. For Sensei, that's about 70 hours. No, it's only visual novels that I go on extra time for. Action games and RPGs, normally pretty okay. It just depends on how much I like the story, so how much I explore. It's like 4 weeks depending on how it is. That'd be like 4 weeks if we did like 2 to 3 streams a week on it. If you do 2 to 3 streams a week on it, people are going to get very bored very quickly. We're going to become French for like 3 months. There you go. It's probably going to be more like 3 months. If it was a VA, it'd be like 125 for you. Oh yeah, if it was like 60 hours expected visual novel, that turns into like... probably like 180 hours. We normally triple the length of a visual novel to guess on how long it's going to take me to do it. And that's probably going to happen with Hanada Keika Sensei's next game. Project M. Project M is going to be the next one where it's like, I think he said it has something like 60 to 70 hours of visual novel content, which does mean we will be playing that one for like 6 months. And I'm probably going to like double dip that one a couple of times. But yeah, that's going to be intense. There are very few things where I actually like just give up on streaming everything else and commit to them. Ocarina of Time is going to be one of those. And Fortune's Weave, we might devote like a first week to. We might do like 3 streams of Fortune's Weave the week that Fortune Weave comes out. But there aren't many other games where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to no-life that because it really does... As much as I would love to do that for certain video games, it is also one of those things where it hurts the algorithm and it pisses off people that are fans when, you know, this is also your career. So yeah, you kind of got to like, as much as you can, limit things to like once a week so you get like a bunch of different content going on at the same time. Still have Fadamoru to finish? Yeah, we do. And we have Magical Witch Trials. And as you saw, I have so many other visual novels that are coming out at some point in the future where it's like when they come out, I'm going to want to play them too. That Android one looks really good. The BL Android one. A couple of the other like creepy ones look interesting. So we'll see. We'll see. It's good to have a rotation with the way the algorithm works. It's not even just the algorithm either. It's also just like the fan base. There's always going to be like members of the fan base that like hate certain bits of content. Like there are people who show up just to watch visual novels from me because they like the calming atmosphere of me doing voice acting and reading things. And they don't like action RPGs. And then there are other people who show up and if they see a visual novel, they're like, this is boring as shit. You're just reading a book. What's going on? Why are people watching this? Like we have that comment every now and then while we're playing visual novels where people will drop in and be like, ew, what is this? This is boring. I might as well just read a book. What are we doing? And then on the opposite side, we've also got like people that just want to show up for like ASMR kind of stuff and people that just want to show up for the just chatting. So yeah, you got to kind of have a mixture of everything. Otherwise, eventually people just get bored and then they fall out of things and then they just don't really want to connect with other things. Remember that with the Hungry Lamb specifically? Yeah, there was someone who was very vocal about it during Hungry Lamb. Anyway, we've got our extended games list. And you guys have seen through my wish list of other things that are coming out in the future. But yeah, 1,000 Times Resist, I'm still... That and Opus Prison Peak are probably the top two on my list. So probably, like, as Duke starts to settle in a little bit, but before we're ready to lock in on Expedition 33, we'll probably warm up a bit with, like, 1,000 Times Resist and Prison Peak. And yeah, we've got a bunch of other fun games that are interesting to play down the line. So that's cool. I'll just keep this text box here. Lots to keep you busy? Yeah. And that's only until we hit like August, September, because then we have like a bunch of games coming out in a row. Oh God. Down for everything Kuchan does? Thank you. At the same time, yeah, I don't want people to get too bored. If people are specifically waiting for visual novels, or if people are specifically waiting for more action-packed things, or people are specifically waiting for like specific types of content, I try to keep it varied because otherwise that is when the algorithm kicks in as well. If you don't watch something for like 2 to 3 weeks, they will just stop showing like anything at all, which sucks. Don't really like playing games, but I love watching Sensei's reactions while playing them, no matter what kind of game it is. That's why I tend to like the ones with like a good storyline. Like good gameplay is fun for me, but I know that like the gameplay is what carries some of those things like that. Like Pragmata, I had so much fun playing that one, but I can imagine like while I was running around and collecting items, it was boring as hell for some people. But at least the interactive movie bits were very fun. And same for like Resident Evil 9. Capcom tend to be pretty good at like balancing the action as well as the storyline, like letting you do some of the survival horror, letting you do some of the action, and then also developing a good amount of time to the fun storyline, which does feel like watching a movie as well. There's also games like that I absolutely love, like Dispatch and Road to Empress, where it is just watching a movie and making some choices. It's a really solid list. Super excited to see you experience 1,000 Times Resist and Expedition 33. Hell yeah. Expedition 33 is one I had to talk myself into for a long time, even though people have been recommending me it since it dropped and saying like, this is your type of story. And even more so is like, a lot of people have told me I'm going to really like a bunch of the characters from it because they've started to see what kind of character like Feileacan is and what kind of story Metamorphosis Lost is, and have said like, you're going to really connect with this story. So that's fun. As if we wouldn't show up again when you don't stream at all for like 2 to 3 months. The longest I've ever gone without a stream is 3 weeks. Wait. No, I think we did do 4 weeks. I took a 3-week holiday and then did 1 week of intense work. But yeah, I've never disappeared for 2 to 3 weeks. How dare? That does help reset the algorithm as well, though. Because then suddenly, if it's your first video in a long time, it updates people properly. A lot of people feel FF10 nostalgia through it too. Oh, through Expedition 33, really? That's an interesting one. Huh. I have a love-hate relationship with FF10. I think the idea of FF10 is really cool. I think the execution... it was okay. It was okay. I don't like Tidus. I like Yuna. I like Yuna. I like Jekt. I like the whole summoning thing. I like the idea of Sin. And like, spoilers, I'm not going to say it, but the revelation for Tidus was really cool. Meanwhile, a lot of the other stuff was just like, oh, this love story could have been cuter if Tidus was less insufferable. It was insane at the time. I mean, it was. And I was one of those people who played every Final Fantasy up until 11 anyway. Well, from 6 to 11. But yeah, FF11, because it was an MMORPG, I didn't play that one. And then I played FF12 and was like, I really didn't like the battle system in that one, where it was like you target them and put in inputs while it's like paused and then they play them out. It was, that was a choice. That was a choice. But then yeah, FF13 was good for about 6 hours. So yeah, 12 and 13 kind of like screwed it up for me. 14 brought a lot of people back in, but not me. 15, I actually enjoyed. It's just a shame that they made half of the game really good and then put half of another game and crushed it down into the final like 2 hours of a game. You could see the direction FF15 was going. And then 16 was really good as well, but for some reason nobody fucking liked it. I was so sad. Everyone's going so nuts for like Final Fantasy VII, like Remake, Revolution, Rebirth, and whatever the Revelation one is. And I'm like, 16 was a really good game, guys. Why didn't you guys show up for 16? And everybody's going nuts for like Kingdom Hearts 4, or yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 as well. And it's like, guys, 16 was genuinely good. Where are you guys? It was like mature. There was actual like time that passed in it. They did dirty to Luna Freya in FF15. They did dirty to the whole like original plot line that they had planned for 15 when they remade Versus 13. But even then, the original, like the first solid like 2/3 of the game of 15 is a good game. And then shit happened. People didn't like 16. 16 sold really poorly. 16 was one of those ones where like most people who played it are like, it's great action gameplay. It's a really good story, but it just didn't sell well. Not many people actually like showed up for it, which is a shame because Clive is such a sexy man. Clive and Jill's relationship is like one of the best ones that they've had in Final Fantasy. The world was really grand and virtuoso. It would have been nice if it was like more, you had more exploration rather than just like going from map place to map place. But yeah, I really liked 16. It's a shame. It's a shame. Liked FF16, but my graphics card cannot play that game. And that's fair as well. That was a pretty intense like visual game. Clive, yeah, the man just got sexier the older he got. Which is one of the sad things about 15 as well, is that Noctis is like a, you know, teenager. I don't know how old he is supposed to be in the first part of the game. Why are you guys so big? What the fuck? Get back down to proper size. Get out of here. What's going on here? But yeah, Noctis like starts off pretty damn good looking and like angsty and alternative. And then he grows into like a really regal, kingly character. And it's like, but you only get to see that character for the final 2 hours. He's 20. That makes sense. He looks like he's about like 18 to 20. You zoomed in on us because of Bibble. Ah, okay. That's on me then. My bad. They tried to cover up too much that 15 wasn't finished with half-assed promises and extra stuff. Yeah. We didn't need fishing. We didn't need fishing. We didn't need so much car customization. And honestly, FF14 is just freaking printing money, so they can do whatever they want. They can take the time that they want. I don't know why production went so bad in 15. 16, I didn't see much. Everyone says the story looked like those afternoon TV movie sections. Well, they're wrong. It's brilliant. Don't let Ash hear that. He loves Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I know. I clown on him about it all the fucking time. Believe me. Me and Ash have a history of me just like saying random shit from Kingdom Hearts to remind him that Kingdom Hearts has done the dumbest shit possible. I was a Kingdom Hearts defender back when I was a kid. I played Kingdom Hearts when it first came out, and I was one of the people defending it from the people that like loved Squaresoft games and then hated the fact that Disney characters were being injected. I defended that game with my life against the other angsty teenagers. And then I defended it when number 2 came out. And I defended it when Birth by Sleep came out. And then there was like a 2.36 and a 256 over 2 days. And the re-release with like Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and Duodecim and all kinds of other weird shit. And I was like, you don't know what you're doing with this storyline anymore. And then 3 finally came out and it was like, I'm good. I'm good. I think I got to like Birth by Sleep and then I was like, okay, so now we've not just got the Heartless, we've got the Nobodies. And then we've also got like Ansem, who's also Xehanort, who also took over Terra, who is also... so much shit going on where it's like, you didn't need to spin it off all these ways. You don't know what you're doing anymore with this storyline. Nobody's able to keep up with it. And the people that are able to keep up with it can still at least admit that like, yeah, it's kind of dumb and convoluted. I love Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts 4 realism art style is a choice that I need some time to adjust to. It is an interesting thing to see Sora look like an actual like teenage boy. It's got to be wild. I do like that it kind of looks like they're giving him the chance to redo Versus 13 with the characters from it, but we'll see. Steam sale has 6 Kingdom Hearts games in one bundle for $19.99. And honestly, no. It got to a point where I can't even be like, it's worth it to get into the Kingdom Hearts series anymore. They needed to wrap it up. I remember like everyone being so hyped and like, oh, 3's got to wrap up everything. It's got to be the end of the story. And then they changed it from the end of the story to the end of like Sora's story. And then they changed it to like the end of Sora, Kairi, and Riku's story because now Sora's coming back in number 4 anyway. I think they just need to give it the Final Fantasy treatment or just end it and move on. In my heart, Kingdom Hearts ended with 2. I still like Birth by Sleep, although they made you play the same missions 3 times. Yeah, it really feels like they could have told that story a lot simpler. Does need to end as much as I love the series. Yeah. People are still having fun with it though, and that's what matters. That's what matters. So yeah, good for them. Good for them. Just like with the combination of FF7 back in the day, have some browser/mobile game that has important story that will never be available outside of Japan. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm too scared to get into like... I played FF7 Rebirth. No, Remake. I haven't played Rebirth yet. And I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't think I'm ever gonna like play Rebirth. At this point, I just kind of want someone to explain me the story once the 3rd one comes out and be like, does Zack make it? Did the Cloud T and the Cloud Rith shippers ever kill each other? Because that's something that's been wild to see as well, is the amount of people that will just straight up want you to end your life for choosing the wrong person to ship with Cloud. Even though Aerith belongs to motherfucking Zack. I'm sorry, Cloud was only ever a substitute for Zack. That's the best he ever had. The weapons are back, and the weapons look cool, but it also feels like they've got a lot to shove into that final game. There are a lot of weapons waking up that are happening all at the same time, where it's like, weren't these spread out along like the entire like second half of the game rather than the final 3rd? FF series is on good sales too. I know, it sells very well, and I'm happy about that because they put a lot of love into it, but at the same time, yeah, it's too confusing for me. So Arc needs to end for sure. At least tell a new story. Give me a Final Fantasy VIII remake instead, and just make it a remake. That's one thing. If you're going to name something remake, make it a remake. Make it an actual remake. Like, if Ocarina of Time comes out and it's actually secretly a completely different story that's just like borrowing the beginning of Ocarina of Time, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. Like, at that point, don't call it Ocarina of Time remake. Call it like Ocarina of Time reimagined. Just glad to see Vincent again. That's all I need to know. And Matthew Mercer's playing him now. That's pretty cool. I'm begging for an 8 remake. 8 is one of the games that would actually like pop off if they solved like a couple of the issues in the storyline. Because the overall storyline is amazing. The way it drags in a few parts really does hold it back. And like the final bit where you can't go backwards after a certain spoiler point. I'm giggling that they're redoing Persona 4 again. Atlas, man. Yeah, no, don't even get me fucking started on Atlas. Especially since they didn't give the Persona 3 remake the love that it deserved. I'm sorry. How are you not including the female MC? How are you going to do a remake and not include, like, at least some of the best bits of the game? Travis Willingham is doing Sephiroth now, apparently. Says who? When has Travis Willingham done Sephiroth? Is that an actual thing? Because he definitely wasn't in remake. Atlas, when is P1 and P2 remake? Never. They're too dark. They know if they remake those, the fan base of like... I'm going to be interested in seeing how... Did you see the people that just got into Persona 5 dealing with some of the things that Rise does? I can't wait for the re-beginning of the discourse around like kanji. The Persona 5 fan base, like learning some of the things about Persona 4 is going to be amazing. According to one of the directors of FF7 Revelations, classic characters from spin-offs like Advent Children or Crisis Core would return in the game. Okay. 10 more years of Naoto discourse. Exactly. And I don't want to be there for it. That's the thing. I loved those games. And I loved those games at a time when social media was not a big deal. Social media was screaming into the void and not expecting anyone to hear you. It wasn't an engagement machine. So yeah, at this point, it's like, good luck, Atlas fans. You're going to have an interesting time. I hope Persona 6 just goes absolutely crazy. I hope they take it back into the crazy day. I mean, even 5 had like the teacher romance. It's weird how that fan base like will just ignore certain things. They changed the VAs for the next part of Final Fantasy, really? That's a choice. It'll be interesting to hear Travis Willingham's take on Sephiroth, because I don't imagine Sephiroth as being that deep. But yeah, Roy Mustang doing Sephiroth is kind of crazy. Love kanji. Kanji's fun. Kanji's definitely fun. But it was still the Wild West of the internet. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to head out for the day. As always, burn bright, my pupils. Am I going to send you guys anywhere? Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can send you guys anywhere. Blah, 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 blah. Boop, 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 boop. Eh? Yeah, I can send you guys to Ash. Ash is streaming now. Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for helping us choose our next week and a half of games, as well as like join all those other game recommendations. So yeah, no more game recommendations for a while. We are piled up with games. We're going to be lost through till probably October, followed by all the new games coming out in October. I think we're buried in games for a while. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Ooh, Sakulion, thank you so much for the 5 gifted scholarships too. And welcome back to the membership. Everybody who's new, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to have to finish that voice pack soonish. I've got 2 days off now, actually. So that's the perfect time. So yeah, I'll be working on those and try to get them uploaded soon, but I don't have any like specific time frame yet. Sorry. I got the hiccups. That's why I keep stopping in the middle of sentences. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. New schedule is out. As always, burn bright, my pupils, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye. I'm gonna chug so much water.
such a long way together. Walked the roads and saw the days go by before we had a chance to find a separate meaning. But I kept searching for a place, not a general direction. All the paths they point to you. It took me time, but then I knew that I could not go back. Won't be the same as before. Don't wanna go another day far away from you. It's painful, but I don't regret it. All that I have, all that I am, wrapped inside of you.
I just got the scariest moment.
Goes by,
That same telemarketer thing has literally called me back 17 times while I've been streaming. Ruh-roh. Oh my god. That's creepy. I hope they stop that at some point. Weird. 17? Yeah, 17 missed calls. The last one was 20 minutes ago. Yikes. Sweet dreams, everyone!
On your shoulder, let the tears fall down and hide away inside your open arms. To stay like this forever. To grasp at one more day. Find a way to go beyond the unknown. Let it all just fade away until there's nothing more to say. That I'm not holding back, just falling down to be where you are.
What's hyping a bot? Also, I just noticed what's weird about the colors. I'm pretty sure the text used to be black. Weird. Yeah, no, everything's much more bright now. Yeah, what's hyping bots? On mobile and swipe right and press like, digital cheerleading. I have no idea what that is, bro. Was now it's bright now. Yeah, it makes it look so much more bright. Really does flashbang you. I'm sorry. Any reason to return to bots? You can give hype points. I don't think that update's come through online, because I don't think I can give hype things. I don't think that's appeared on any of the live streams I've been watching. Anyway, cool. You can rate 3 times a week. It seems like it might affect the algorithm. YouTube weird, man. Anyway, thank you for letting me know. That's crazy. I think some of us may find you since they should be scared of the salesman. Oh no, it's a Pupal.
It's painful, but
It's not the same as hype trains. It puts you on a YouTube live. Oh, okay.
all that I have, all that I am, wrapped inside of you. Though time
Get a
goes
badge for it?
by,
I want a badge.
I won't forget it. What you mean?
Yeah, I can look at my own old live stream. How about that? You say you swipe right? No, I can't hype. Maybe it's only an Android. Not an Android. I have Android. Maybe it's not on Android yet. Anyway, sweet dreams, everyone. Bye-bye!